Welcome back to another episode of Quantum Dungeons.
I
My name is Epic Shadow. Today we are going to be continuing from where we left off last week. Previously, the group was traveling east on the Wyvern Trail, locating, or trying to locate rather, the Wyvern Tor, a encampment where some orcs had been known to allegedly be hiding out at. The party was making their way, stopped for the night, woke up at 4 in the morning, or at least Vela had woken up Kindrel as she noticed some footprints, not knowing what they might have been, but something that they should look into. From there, Kindrel had woken everyone up to let them know that they had found a lead to better track the orcs. As it was still 4 in the morning, the party had decided to break camp and do a little hunting and foraging. Kindrel had found a deer, shot it,
bullseye.
dressed it, brought it back to camp, and they decided to take the leftovers and, in a sense, bury it in a tomb of rocks to let it smoke, so they could pick it up on their return back to Phandelver. After some searching, which ended up being about 8 hours worth, by the time they had found the orc encampment, they saw a lone orc standing guard. Rogar tried to take it out in one blow, missing it and allowing the orc to go inside the cave. When the party had gotten to that point, they found a swarm of orcs and an ogre, which led to a battle. Oleg, taking the brunt of the damage, lost his consciousness in his rage, making him not be aware of who he was targeting. He attempted to serve Sheila up like a Thanksgiving turkey.
What a bastard.
And taking a nice slice out of Vela as well. The party managed to evade Oleg, letting him calm down out of his rage, where the party decided to rest. By the time the encounter was over, I did track this. It was about 11 p.m. and the party decided to take a long rest to recover, without anyone taking watch. So we'll see how that goes for the party.
Great.
It is 7 a.m. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to do some yoga, personally.
And Eva will accompany him, as what is her usual jam.
Excellent. Like I actually need to do yoga. I'm so tight.
Yeah, I'll join.
I'm so tight.
Mm-hmm.
My arms are sore.
Oleg will probably still be kind of shaken from losing himself and just trying to stay away from the party at this point for a little bit.
Okay. Then maybe some yoga would help him out a little bit. Maybe?
Well, maybe.
Maybe?
Well,
Calm him
we'll make a
down.
roll. We'll make a roll for Oleg.
Okay.
See what he wants to do. He suggests that it's probably best for him to stay, not necessarily stay away, but just get some time to clear his head.
Okay. It's fair. It's fair. Judge him.
Rogar's probably standing off in the corner.
Rogar's like, I don't know where Rogar is right now. What's he doing?
He's on the map. He's
like, I'm gonna climb this. Climb into this
he's
black.
skulking in the shadows, just talking mad shit.
Yeah,
Poking
sounds
the
like
chasm. Throwing rocks into the chasm.
Yeah.
All right, so we should probably go back to town and like turn in, check in with the dude that gave us quest.
So when I told you guys it was 50 miles, that was just a straight shot. I didn't actually account for
Road.
the actual road.
Okay.
So it's like 75 miles. So it's another 3-day journey back as you make your way.
All right. Well, we should probably go because we have to. Yes. No. Party.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. Good.
Yep.
Happy.
Be good.
So to get back down to the Wyvern Trail
Day.
takes about another 8 hours worth of travel to where you guys will have to rest up. And
Probably at our old campsite, since we had basically just left that to come off the trail to find this.
That's very true. I like that.
yeah, as you come back down the trail, you'll see that you have your tomb of meat that you let smoke. But there's something else there. You see that there is a owl bear that is sniffing around.
What?
An owl bear.
Exactly what it sounds like.
The bear that's an owl?
It's
Oh my lord, that thing is massive. Oh, there we
Okay.
go.
it is
Oh,
a
see,
body.
hello.
It is a body of a bear with a head of an owl, and it is just sniffing around the meat tomb, clawing at it, trying to get after the goodness that's inside.
Hmm. Do we... Okay, I say we all hide, first off. We all hide?
Oh, stealth
Yeah, we...
Stealth check.
Yeah.
rolls.
Go ahead, and if you guys want to hide, go ahead and make some stealth rolls.
I would like to hide before we chat, because I know what happens when we don't hide. Bad things happen to good people.
What is Oleg's stealth looking like?
Hi, Tart.
Hi, turds.
Oh, welcome.
20 plus 2.
Hello, you got a stealth check for us?
What the? What is
Yeah.
that?
I'm thinking.
4?
That's Oleg.
Ooh.
What a brute.
So we could have made a DC 10. We're not about to.
And what's Rogar looking like?
Be good. How are you doing?
Okay. And I'm gonna roll a perception check at disadvantage for the owlbear, as it is very interested.
Sheila is also gonna hide. You roll for her.
Oh, yes, and Sheila.
Can't forget about my fluffy bumpkins.
What's Sheila's dex mod? Stealth is +2.
Dex mod, yeah, it's +2.
And that is for Rover.
Yo, Knots. Thanks for the host.
Not. I love you guys.
For Sheila.
Hi.
How are you doing?
So everyone else sort of blends into the trees, and Oleg just crashes through the bushes.
typical barbarian. fashion.
Oleg tried to do what Rogar did when he saw you first.
Just blend it.
Homer Simpson into the bushes.
What's its perception?
And we had a long rest, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
This will be at disadvantage.
I think I have a moderate plan.
Aw.
Aw, just barely.
Who's that?
That's for the owlbear.
Oh, okay, good.
It's the owlbear managed perception, and it still sees Oleg.
Yep.
But just Oleg, right?
Yeah, just. So you all are hidden in the brush. Oleg tries to. He's running down the mountain side, and he's trying to stop just shy of it behind a bush, and he ends up just running right through it.
Okay. So now we're
no time
probably
to talk
gonna
about this then.
now we're probably gonna have to fight this thing, depending on what the owlbear does. I guess we can wait and
Can we
wait and
try
see.
to talk to him?
We talk to the owlbear.
We've got a second to see how the owlbear reacts to Oleg, I guess.
Can you talk to the owlbear since?
Does anyone?
I don't think, like, it as a beast might not have language. I don't think it speaks Orin, because it can't fly.
It is a monstrosity. It is not a beast.
Okay.
Oh, that's not.
But does it have any languages?
Yeah, can it understand us?
I'm looking at this thinking this doesn't fly, therefore it does not speak my language.
I do not see a language for it, so no.
Okay.
Oh.
Owlbears are cute. Nuts.
Heard they're adorable. So, Anna is holding an action to see if the owlbear comes toward us, if it acts aggressively at all, versus if it, minds still beeswax.
Okay. Kendra and Vela.
I'm also gonna hold. Since I'm hidden, do I attack at advantage?
You would have advantage because you'd be surprising it.
Right.
Surprise!
I'm also gonna hold an action then.
What is everyone's hold action then? What do you if the owlbear were to attack? What are you doing?
If it takes even a step toward Oleg, if it looks aggressive at all, I'm casting Thunderclap to try and scare it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at it with the bow if it moves forward.
Okay. Vela.
I'm gonna throw fire at it.
Kill it with fire.
Mine'll just scare it. It won't hurt it.
Mine will hurt it.
I'll just I'll be the last person to do anything, I guess.
Okay.
And just if I need to throw fire, I might do it intimidating.
All the fire.
So Anna's trying to scare it. Kendrell's looking to add more meat to the smoke pile.
Okay, well I'm gonna let Era do her thing first. I'm gonna let her take point on this because if she can scare it and the owlbear runs away, I'm not gonna shoot at it.
Okay.
Same.
So now it's up to owlbear now.
Okay.
You notice as Oleg bursts through the brush and sees that he is now out in the open, he tries to not necessarily stand still in fear, but hold an action as well. And the owlbear, you know that he notices Oleg, but he's not really taking an interest to him. He's more still after trying to get at the meat stash.
Is he gonna try and steal our meat?
I think he's gonna try to steal our meat.
So Edda looks at the other two that I am. Shit, if we take this at face value, I'm standing next to Rogar and Oleg, but.
Right, I just threw you guys there.
Yeah, stage whisper across the others, like. So I was gonna scare it. I might still try and scare it.
Okay.
I just want to try and scare it off, because. Like, it's a creature of the forest. We're in its domain more so at the moment. I want to just spook it away from us before we actually go hurting it.
But that's our meat, so.
I shot that deer myself.
We just want to spook it off. We don't want to take it. We sure as heck are not letting it take our food. But we just want to spook it.
Alright, do it.
So
I've got my hand up, no one stops me. And so Era's gonna do a hard, just sick rip strum on her lute and cast Thunderclap. It doesn't do any damage because the owlbear's way too far away, but it does create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away.
Yep. So just go ahead. Just go ahead and give me the roll anyway, just to see if you would hit. So I can make that dex up.
It's just a con save. It's not actually targeted at anything.
Okay. I just wanted to see what it was, so con save. For an owl. Ooh. Okay. I will do this roll in front of everyone then.
It's a get spooked roll.
Get spooked roll?
Yeah. Ooh. It is not spooked.
It doesn't give a fuck.
No.
You hear as Edda shreds on her mandolin. Not the mandolin, the lute.
Wow.
You know what? There's so many bard things that I have
So many
saved.
stringed instruments.
So many.
I've got my war lute.
She shreds on her war lutes, making this thunderous bursts that can be heard for 100 feet away. 100 feet. You notice that the owlbear looks in your direction and looks like it is ready to take charge.
Great.
And I think that'll be initiative then.
Great.
God.
Oh god.
Why do I do this every time? Like, I forget I have to click the token first. Well, initiative, and then I'd like to keep the first number, or the second number, but I won't.
It is an angry bear. Super angry bear.
Just because it's not a brown bear doesn't mean I still can't try and scare it.
Sheila will go on Oleg's, or not Oleg's, Sheila will go on Kindrels' turn. Rogar.
Wow.
And Oleg.
Wow.
Y'all are doing great.
Now,
Albert's
do we
pissed.
well, at least I'm not the only one with a totally Garbo initiative, but wow.
This is bad.
Alright.
Except Vela. Vela did good. Good job. Good job, sister.
Well, you see that this owlbear is looking to take charge at Era as she fire. What do you cast?
Firebolt. See, so yep, I don't like that, so I'm gonna protect my family. Fuck.
our friend's armor class.
Please be low.
It ain't low. Oh.
Wait. Never mind.
Oh, no.
Shit. I'm gonna die.
You see Vela cast a shot of fire out from her, missing, and hits the trail. The owlbear will move in towards Etta, using its claws to try and take a swipe out of her.
Oh, Lord.
That'll do.
+7? Oh, God.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Would you believe that hits?
What? Is this on me?
No.
That's me.
Oh my god.
I'm the one that tried to spook it.
2D. Doing 15 points of damage to Etta.
Lord.
Cool. It's fine. That's fine. It's not like I get a reaction for it coming at me, right?
No.
Cool. This is fine.
Is it? Is it fine?
Well, Kindrel, you could check the D&D Beyond overlay and tell me if it's fine.
Can do.
I mean, I believe one would call me bloodied.
Oh, Lord. Not fine.
Oh damn.
That's not
15
fine.
points of damage is a little bit at this level.
Not okay.
Hollow.
So then Kindrel's turn then.
Popeyes. Is. Are you back, DM? Are you good?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna back off 60 feet. Wait, 30 feet? Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna take a shot at Mr. Owlbear right here.
Okay. We'll see if your luck from earlier continues.
Agreed, right?
A 19 will hit.
Excellent.
And you'll see is that Etta is in danger. Pulling out his longbow, taking a shot as it is true, and taking out, I'll say about a sixth of its health.
Huh?
Huh?
A sixth?
What?
This thing's got almost 70 hit points.
Maybe.
They're beefy. You made a mistake.
Oleg. No, there he is. No, that's Vela. Don't mind me as I move you guys around. Oleg will come in and, realizing he probably shouldn't rage at this point, he will come in and recklessly attack the owlbear,
Attack!
giving him an advantage on his roll.
No, it's your 10 out of 10 correct.
Oh, and I hate how the bot doesn't have all his stuff in here. So I put all of his equipment in there for him, and then he just turned around and took him out. If I see him do it, he doesn't have anything.
Savage.
Great sword. Yeah. Oh, no, it wasn't there. It just wasn't equipped.
Pie. Oh my god, I want pie.
Pie? Who's got pie?
Not.
Mott's apparently has pie.
Give it to me.
I like pie. What kind of pie is it?
Yeah.
They're real life questions.
You already ate. Oh my god.
Oh my god, this needs to be a cheat day now. I was doing so good, but now I need pie.
Have you not had a cheat day?
Oh,
I've not had a cheat day yet.
Oh, I had one yesterday. And then I had drinks Friday.
That's not 21 damage, is it?
That's 21 damage.
That's what I'm talking about. This thing is half dead already. Got this shit.
And then Rogar will come in from behind it. And he will try and get some sneak attack off on it.
That's how you roll.
For a 12. Which I believe misses the owl bear. Yep.
Not surprised.
Ada, it is your turn.
so you said it ran up and took a swipe at me. Does that mean it's like in the square next to me and I just can't see it, or has it walked back away from me?
No, it's next to you, just because we don't have an actual battle map.
Cool, but that means I can touch it.
Yes, it's within 5 feet of you.
Alright, so gotta use this on the right sheet. It's not. Is this spell not on? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna cast. I'm going to. So did it turn away from me? Because that'd be thematically very convenient.
It probably did do attack.
Well,
Wait, now
so
the
yeah, I
people
got
were
hit by
attacking.
arrows, so I'm gonna reach out and slap it on the butt.
Yeah.
And I'll beat thee, but I would infect my hands. Throw a Shakespearean insult at it and use bestow curse.
Ooh. Okay.
If it could make a wisdom save, please. And I'm gonna choose the effect of while cursed, this target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action that turn doing nothing.
Yes. High fives all around. We have a group hug really quick in the middle of this
Because
battle.
I'm really counting on this while it is half owl, failing a DC 14 wisdom check.
But 5. Yes.
So it is cursed now.
So it has to make a DC 14
It has
at
to, yeah,
every turn in order to attack. And if it fails, then it wastes its turn.
absolutely.
Okay. Alright, we are back up at the top of the turn order. Lava. You see, what does bestow curse look like for this?
I slapped its butt and threw a Shakespearean insult at it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so I see like
And that is a
distraction.
third level spell. We're not kidding around here.
Should I use like illusion or should I just like firebolt because he's distracted?
I don't think
by
you
y'all?
need to illusion yet because he's not attacking you.
Okay, I'm gonna use firebolt, please. Wait, don't I have a twin thing?
Winning?
Twin spell. Sorry, the other.
You don't have twinning as your what was it called? As
Sorcery
Yeah.
points.
twinning is part of your meta magic, which you would use sorcery points for. You ended up taking what was it called? Where you shape the magic around your allies, protecting them from that damage.
Oh, I used to do
The
that.
magic yet?
Can I do that?
The
That's for like your
something.
That's more for like your fireballs, because fireball.
That's right. Okay. Forget I said anything.
What was that called?
Fire!
An 18 roll hits.
Yay!
What is
I-
what is the attack or the damage roll on the fireball?
It's supposed to be a D10.
But I feel like they're always so
Mhm.
low.
They're always
Yeah.
super low. Do you have it? Is it set as D10 in her character sheet?
It is, which I don't understand why she always rolls so low with it.
Can I do this instead? Just roll a D10 after it.
Maybe you just need to get good
Yeah.
with your fire.
Yeah,
It's just-
if you want to do it that way, that's
I
fine.
love
Okay, that makes me feel better.
I'll double check it again though for you.
So I swear it's like only 1 to
It's
1.
yeah, yeah. It's set in there as a D10, but
Weird.
All right.
Mine sounds better.
It just got tickled by fire.
unless Todd, since you've been playing around with it, all that kind of stats stuff more than I have. If you check me on that.
You want me to check?
How is pie terrible?
If you want to double check, because I know you've been playing around with like the attacks or the weapon.
Can I pull up
So-
your character sheet?
I can give you access to it real quick.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm so sore still.
Tomorrow's leg day. Let's go.
Tomorrow's leg day?
Yeah.
Okay, I can handle that. I can't do arms.
Do you have access to it now?
Just the bio and info. Together.
Hmm. All right, try it now.
Let's see it.
So go to the spells, and then the cogwheel for that particular spell.
Thank you. Damage. No, it's on a 1d6, right?
Where do you see that? Because on my end it says D10. Where do you see D6?
Oh no, it does say d10. So, okay, don't go here. You have to go into, because she's not casting from here. She's casting from 4 in her attack, where it says firebolt right there. So, where it says damage.
Oh, okay.
But this is like, what the hell is this formula in there? I've never seen that before. You know,
Weird.
in the damage check,
Yeah, I see that. What?
it says
Uh,
level +1 divided by 6 plus 0.5 d10. What the hell is that?
Eh.
Have I
I don't
not
know.
lived?
Shouldn't the damage just be 1d10?
yeah.
Well, I think that's for like.
I mean, if you cast it at a higher level, then I can see.
Oh, maybe
some-
that's what it.
Maybe this formula is messed up in here. Let's just change it right now to 1d10. Can you cast at a level 2? Can she cast at level 2 yet?
Yeah. I don't know how you change it in here though. I don't know how you.
So you'd have to. So what I would do is I would just make 2 different ones, like a level 1 firebolt and a level 2 firebolt.
Oh no, this won't level up because it's a cantrip, so there's no leveling up for it.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna change the damage in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of this. And I'm just gonna be a d10. There are no modifiers, correct? No
Shouldn't be. I don't believe so.
So now,
Yeah, but
now we'll be right. So it's
Just-
1d10 fire damage.
go ahead and click that again so we can see that change fail.
DM,
Yep.
could I, by any chance, have also used my bonus action to cast Healing Word on myself?
Sure.
Thank you.
There you go. Now you're getting some damage. Oh no, it's stuck on 6.
No, it's not. Okay, it goes up to 8, so we saw it. So it works. It works properly now.
Yeah. And then. Yeah. Healing for
6 points.
That's my best one for the day.
Are you controlling yours? D&D Beyond? Punky? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll leave yours alone then.
I'm controlling mine too, just to let you know.
Okay. So Vale wins.
Nuts. You're such a savage.
Sensing that Oleg is the stronger threat right now, he will turn on him, doing a multi-attack.
What?
Making a attack once with his claws and once with his beak.
Who is doing this?
The owlbear.
Is he gonna make a wisdom save first?
He will.
Because maybe he ain't gonna do shit.
I don't think he's gonna do anything.
Oh.
Oh, hell yeah!
Look how disappointed the DM is right now. Look how disappointed.
So close.
He is reeling from that Shakespearean insult.
Right? Alright, so I'm going to repeat my turn. I'm going to shoot at him with the oath bow.
The half-working oath bow.
The what?
Half-working oath bow.
Yeah, the half-working oath bow, which is bullshit, but that's fine. Am I still attacking with advantage?
Why would you attack with advantage?
Because I'm hidden? Or has he seen me?
No. That would have been just for a surprise round, but Ada had taken that opportunity.
Big F. Guessing does a 12 hit?
He's
12
fairly
does not
aware.
hit.
12.
So he's fairly aware we're all here now.
Yep.
Alright.
Oleg will once again attack recklessly. 1d20.
Wait, what about Sheila? Can't Sheila?
You haven't sent her in.
I'm sending her
He
in.
goes on your turn.
We're putting her in, coach.
All
We're
right.
putting her in.
She's ready to play.
What's Sheila doing?
Sheila's gonna attack. However, Sheila wants to attack because she's not a Pokemon.
You could have fooled me last week.
Okay. Well, I'm giving. Sheila knows what's up. She's been highly trained.
Sheila had some experience last week. She knows what's up.
She knows what's up. Sheila's gonna go right in and attack this owlbear.
Owlbear. Da 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 da. I want cake now.
Don't say that.
Cake.
Stop it.
Bye.
Stop it.
Bye, ice cream. I have a problem.
Odds or evens, Con?
My problem is mochi ice cream.
Oh,
What is that?
I'm going to Whole Foods.
We don't have a Whole Foods.
Maybe I'll just get like some dark chocolate.
Woo. Woo.
Sheila goes in and pecks at the owlbear, doing 10 points of damaggio. Now Oleg will attack recklessly. And that's what I say.
I don't know.
Plus.
Who let the owlbears out? Who? I had to.
16. Right. And he will be doing 6 plus 4.
Aw, thanks for the host, Lieutenant Buttercup.
Thanks.
Doing 10 points of damage to the owlbear. Rogar.
Can you just
looking.
roll? I have a question. Can you just
Yeah.
can you have their character sheets up and just roll like they would roll?
Okay.
That would look better.
Maybe.
That would look better for the people. They know like who's
Yep.
doing what.
Rogar will come in, try to finish off the owlbear with a sneak attack.
Woo!
So that's 10 points of normal damage, plus a d6 for the sneak attack, which I can't do for the people. It's got to be this way.
That's fine.
Moving on, recognize command. 1d6. Thank you.
Wow.
That sounds about right.
That does. That's very Rogar-esque.
And you have before you a dead owlbear.
Ooh.
Oof.
Okay.
So before we carve into this owlbear, I want to clarify something with Mr. Cabela's over.
With who?
Mr. Cabela's.
Who's that?
So that's
You,
you.
dude.
That's me?
You had a
Mr.
Cabela's
Ryan.
sweatshirt on last week, which is why he did it the first time.
But it's Wisconsin now. Not Cabela's.
So the average deer is roughly what, 150 pounds in theory.
50?
No.
150.
No.
150.
What the hell? What the hell kind of deer is that?
150. 150.
That's pretty large for a dress deer.
Right, but once you dress it, it's about
Live
half
bear.
half of the weight comes off of it once you dress it.
Yeah.
So you have about 60, 70 pounds of meat in the smoker, the makeshift smoker. Now a large male bear,
Basically.
well, roughly 600 pounds. Probably take half of that away as well for the meats versus the hide and the bone and everything. In theory, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Ish.
So you're going to
300 pounds of owlbear meat in front of us.
We gonna feast. We gonna feast
We got
tonight.
the- we got the vegetables.
Remember the days when we ate berries and mushrooms?
You mean on our way in here?
Yeah.
3 days ago?
Remember way back in the day when we had those?
Back in the day.
Ow.
We can still have berries and mushrooms with the meat.
That's true. We should eat our fruits and veggies.
Yes. You gotta get your roughage.
You have to remember that Kindrels' body was made from nature's fruits, or how did you describe it in the
What was?
Your body?
My body?
You said in the Godless episode that you could not feast solely on protein. That your physique was maintained by nature's fruits.
That sounds like something I would say after 17 mimosas.
So Kindrel has to have his berries.
Berries.
All right.
Well, this is an owlberry.
Whoa! I like that. This is an owlberry.
Oh my god.
Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, nothing hard for you.
You'll be here all day.
I will.
Oh.
So you have about 370 pounds of meat as you set up camp, dress the bear.
Mm-hmm.
We skin it.
Oh, thank you, Knots. Thank you for improving on that.
No, I have to see what Matt said.
Wow. Wow.
Don't have mushroom for more owlberries.
The
Alright,
puns are real.
As
Puns
they
are
should
real.
be.
As they should be. God bless them.
On setting up camp anyway, I
Yeah.
assume we're going to set up camp, dress down the bear,
Yep.
We skin the bear?
in the smoker, and rotate stuff out.
Is there,
Yeah, you can roast safe out.
Smoke all night.
is there any part of the owl bear that we can sell in town? Like, will they buy a hide?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think feathers and hide will be helpful.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, we're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna be able to take this much meat back with us unless we make something to drag it back on.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
we ain't carrying that much. Owlbear poutine time.
Oh my god, who said
Ooh,
that?
we're gonna make
Nuts.
Like putting.
We're gonna make a
Thank you, Nuts.
variation of
It's
poutine.
like bacon bits on your poutine.
Oh my
but
god.
owlbear
Nice.
crackling instead.
Yes. Yes.
I like it.
I hate you all.
It's owlbear crackling.
I have to
It's
Special
like the
edition
McRib
today.
is back.
We're gonna have to charge
Oh
an
my
extra,
god.
extra 50 silver
We
for
just-
owlbear sprinklings.
We just go to the bar.
Limited time
right?
only until the kitchen runs out.
Sell at the bar. Hey guys, special edition, owlbear.
Got some owlbear meat. Let's go, owlbear
Owlbear
poutine.
crackling.
Pumpkin spice owlbear poutine.
Owlbear poutine. Oh.
Oh, god.
Wow.
What?
Is it fall? Is it fall here? Is that what the people want?
Could be. Oh man. Okay, so we're making camp. We're dressing down. We're field dressing the owlbear.
Yep.
Are we? I mean, can't our barbarian carry a fuck ton? How's he doing for encumbrance?
I took encumbrance off right now because
Us.
way over encumbrance, and I was like, I ain't gonna deal with this right now.
I love that. I love that.
Before we start season 2, I will turn encumbrance back on. You guys can see how much you can carry, and I'll let you guys go through your stuff and figure out what you're gonna get rid of.
And then we buy a bag of holding.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll a d4. Someone tell me what number they want fall to be for this pumpkin spice owlbear poutine.
That would be nuts. So I'm not.
Yeah.
I
Right,
don't support
nuts.
this. But if it's what the
What
people
number
want,
season is this?
as a business aspect, we have to do it.
Nuts, if you want pumpkin spice owlbear poutine, and you want it to be fall time, I want you to give me a number, and if I roll that number,
It's fall.
then it's fall time.
Pick a number, nuts. 1 through 4. 7?
Th-
What the?
3. That's a good number. It's 3.
3. Okay.
It's not fall.
Excellent. No pumpkin
Nice.
spice owlbear poutine today.
Is it winter? Is it gingerbread instead?
It's summer.
I like summer. Summer's a good season.
Watermelon it is then.
It's a good season.
Watermelon.
Watermelon, I like that. I like that. Watermelon, maybe some corn on the cob. You sprinkle some corn on that poutine. Let's just make the KFC bowl.
The famous bowl.
Let's make the owlbear famous bowl. We have
It's the
everything
Phandelver
else.
famous bowl.
We have everything else. We could make the owlbear famous bowl. I am happy, Knots. I am happy. What now?
This is definitely a winged episode.
Well, we did wing it. There was an owl bear. Like, I just say, like every episode, we dance that line of quitting our jobs as adventurers and just open a restaurant.
We do. Now we have. We're gonna. Okay, we need to fashion something.
We're entrepreneurs.
What supplies do you guys have?
You trying to make like a sledge for
Yeah, like a
dragging us
sled.
home?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I have a Dungeoneer's pack.
I have the adventuring gear, so I have the other half. Actually, funny story. I was just looking at this, wondering why I had such a heavy object in my inventory. But I have a chest that can hold 12 cubic feet or 300 pounds of gear.
What?
What item is that?
It's the chest that's part of adventuring gear.
Yes.
I'm not saying it makes it weightless, but I'm saying I've got a box we can put it all in.
Okay. So we could use that box to put it all in,
Yeah.
and then I have 50 feet of rope.
And then at that point, yeah, you need some rope. You cut down 2 trees to make 2 rails
Yes.
that we lash underneath the chest and we drag it.
It's done. It's done.
I was literally just wondering, why do I have a 25-pound chest in my inventory before you said encumbrance doesn't matter? This is why.
This is why. My Dungeoneer's pack weighs 61 pounds.
But that has all your stuff in it, though. Your bedroll and whatever else comes in that pack.
My scale mail wears 45 pounds. I can tell you, okay, when I'm done with this, it is not going to weigh 45 pounds.
It's probably not. Your scale mill is probably not made of aluminum.
It is made of aluminum. That's exactly what it's made out of. Aluminum.
I mean, the Kindrels scale mill.
Oh. No,
Yeah.
it's probably made
Kindrel
of
scale mail is probably,
Probably
steel,
steel.
not aluminum.
well, fine.
I don't think aluminum's gonna stop.
So we've got a box where we can chop down
Tinfoil
two
armor.
trees to make two
Yep.
runners
Yep.
to
Cutting down
lash underneath
trees.
the chest.
Definitely cutting down some trees right now.
I hate my life as a DM.
You just
We're
have
gonna drag all
some
this
really
feedback.
great players. That's all you have. Do you
Yep.
need to rest, Eric? Can you you want to rest? Or are you good?
Well, it's nightfall, isn't it?
It's so you left at
Walked 8 hours.
at about 7 in the morning. You walked 8 hours. So that puts
3 in
you
the
at
afternoon.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, yeah.
5 hours to noon, 3 more after that. So it is 3 in the afternoon. So I mean,
At this point, until nightfall, if you guys want to role play some stuff out, what are you guys talking about to pass the time?
I mean,
Or-
do we want to press on another 8 hours and walk until 11 p.m. when it'll probably start getting dark, or do we want to just? I mean, it's just gonna take us a while to dress out the bear anyway, right?
It is. Yeah. That's not.
We're basically here for the night.
Yeah.
That
we're
will be
here
another hour worth. So it'd probably be,
for the night. We're here for the night for sure.
you guys stay.
Okay, so yeah, I will get. There will be a rest that happens at some point.
Okay. So as
If we're here for the night, then yeah, I'm gonna get a long rest.
Right. And I can stand watch.
Kindrel is addressing the steer,
Deer.
yep, owlbear. Vela with her cooking experience, swapping meat out and reloading the makeshift smoker. What are you guys doing?
Actually, have like 16 hours until we leave at first light,
can-
so
We can play some.
we gotta go out and smoke some stuff.
We can play
Play
some
some cards?
dragon chess.
Dragon chest.
I have a dragon
yeah,
chess
yeah.
set.
Let's do that.
Okay.
And let's cook.
Yeah. Let's cook. Let's cook and play games.
Fuck yeah! Let's
Yeah.
do
Let's
it.
go.
Who's playing chess?
Bela, I think, is super excited about playing some dragon chess.
And Kindrel, all right, and then when we chopped down a tree, I'm assuming we made the sledge first while we still had the best light before we started
Yeah.
relaxing.
Yeah.
And so in the chopping down of that tree and the shortening of the logs, I'm gonna assume that I ended up with a chunk of wood about yay big.
Oh, okay.
And so Edda is gonna sit down with her wood carver's tools and watch them play chess and start whittling on my block of wood.
All the while being aware of our surroundings. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All the while.
I'll say that Oleg and Rogar are like doing a patrol around the area.
I was just roguing around in the woods.
I
Yeah.
bribed them with food, so they're like, alright,
Oh,
bet.
good
Not
call.
bad.
Sheila, of course, is ever vigilant.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So I did look into the wood situation
You look at
and
what? Say that again.
the wood situation.
Oh, okay.
Oh, uh-huh.
About so the way they have things set up is like quadrants of a room, and I don't know what quadrants or section of this area is, so I don't know as of yet what kind of wood is in here, but we'll probably say like pine or oak or something for now. Just keep it basic, because I know pine is on the list and oak is as well.
Probably the most common too.
Yeah.
Safe bet. Okay, how do we play
So-
dragon chess? Can we actually play dragon chess?
You want to do it as you guys did Yatman Phandelver?
Yeah.
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 So it'll be 3 rounds of intelligence rolls against one another.
Excellent.
Who would like to go first?
We'll let Vela go first.
Yeah. Vela, give me a straight intelligence.
A what? Your voice cut out.
D20 plus your intelligence.
You just click on intelligence.
Yep, you should be able to. And now it's a Kindrel.
Oh, your intelligence.
I got all the way on the. Excellent. Round 1 for brother.
Next go.
Balls.
Miss Avera.
Okay. 1 second. I think it's loading.
Scared. That's what's happening right now. She's stalling. She's scared.
She's looking over.
When it's on the browser, we'll like go back on the page. I need to fix that. So 1 second.
So what is Ada carving at this point? Is it still an item or a object that we had discussed before? Or
Ooh, shit.
oh, okay.
Oh shit, Bela. Yeah.
Doing this round?
All right.
That is thinking that, she'll have one for Phandelver, I think. Or for Phandelver, what the city's called.
Yep.
So, yeah.
All right. It's the tiebreaker round. He wins
No pressure.
and chess.
Pressure.
Oh no! Criticals.
Yes!
Oh shit!
The dagger! The dagger. It's okay. I beat you when we were kids. I beat you now. Nothing has changed.
What? I fucking won the other time.
She did win the first game in Phandelver.
We don't talk about that game.
No,
He only talks about the ones that he won.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't talk about the defeats. We talk
I
about the
see.
victories.
Your pride's getting in the way. It's fine. I know the true winner.
Me too. Okay, that was fun.
Touche.
That was fun. Era, do you want to play?
Sure.
You can play Vela.
I think I got the gist of it from watching you play the first round. So I will take a seat at the table and get the first move because I'm
gonna go and check
you know
the meat.
new player.
Right?
Oh, so play with Bela. All right.
You play with Vela,
I'm
yeah.
checking the meat. You're the winner.
Oh, you want me to play? All right, I'll play.
Yeah, I gotta
All right,
check.
I'm gonna sit back down then.
Sit her down.
Big F. Big F.
Alright.
Oh shit.
Round 2.
Might be getting the hang of this.
Meat's almost there.
Oh Lord.
Oh, is this how you play?
Oh fuck.
Oh Lord.
I almost really want to push my luck here. Is it so that? Okay. I'm still gonna win, but
You are still gonna
All
win.
right.
this is an interesting game.
Yeah,
I like it.
it is. Mm-hmm.
I checked
So
the
glad we
meat.
played.
Bela, did you see that?
So glad we
He
played.
knocked the really tall one over. What does that mean?
This is a fun game. I'm gonna put this away now.
I was waiting for Bela, or not Bela, to add up the bardic inspiration on herself.
Considered it, actually. I really did.
Wow.
Cheater.
Okay.
You know, not in my first match. Not between friends.
Wow, I appreciate you not cheating. First game we played.
What are you doing with all those bows? I love you so much. It made a little mustache when you took a
I
drink.
know.
Probably from the leftover trees. Oleg would probably take a slab of trunk for himself as well. For his blacksmithing use, or to have Ada make something for him. So he has 2 chunks of wood now that he should put into his inventory. And I'm saying this because I know that he was watching to know what he missed out on. So put your stuff in your D&D Beyond.
Roll20 sheets are good for rolling out of, but the D&D Beyond sheets are just so pretty.
Yeah.
They are.
And I love that we have the overlay for the stream.
Yeah.
I wish we could just use D&D Beyond for rolls too, but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if we were doing it
doesn't
in
seem
person, we
like
could just
that.
use DDB, but I like that you can click the thing and Roll20 rolls what you need for you. I do like that.
That's super nice.
Yep. So is there any
Actually,
anything? Yep. Go ahead.
so Rogar is off gallivanting in the woods, right?
Yep.
Because he's the only one who still doesn't know about Edda. So while he's not looking, she's actually gonna leave her cloak behind and stretch her wings.
Okay.
And I want to go fly around and like just get some flying because I haven't gotten to do that in a while, and conveniently just do a little looking around at the same time.
Fancy.
I just want to go fly, and
Okay.
because I've got all afternoon before it starts getting dark. I've been through this area a couple times, so I know that I'm not gonna like fly over a village or something. And I just want to fly, enjoy the wind under my wings, and also that'll like give me a bit of a perception check on the area at the same time, see if I see anything neat. But I'm just doing it to go, equivalent of going for a walk.
Hop down and actually before you do that, give me a perception.
Perception check? Yeah.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Hop down.
That's very
into-
perceptive.
Hop down to Aarakocra Land.
Do you want COD to come with us to the stream here, is it?
Yeah. If I can find where we went. As Anna takes off her cloak, stretches out her wings, and takes flight. There's a couple go ahead and ping me on the map the general direction you want to go first off.
Actually, it looks like so I can't zoom out any further. There we go. Zoom out. If Edda had her way, she'd be going like I've been to Coneyberry already, but the forest over like Agatha's lair and the bits of forest because that seems more interesting. And I'm only gonna do a rotation in one direction. My flying speed is 50.
Yep.
So I can cover a fair bit of space.
So
I think I'll go over the forest. I might do a big loop depending on how much daylight I had and come back around this way second.
So I figured out why you guys kept disappearing. It's because I made your tokens as technical drawings. So whenever we cleared the actual drawings, it was clearing the tokens out as well.
Okay.
So I took that off. So with the draw tool, just show me like an arrow or draw a circle around just like the general vicinity, and we'll see if you hit any
See
marks.
what I find?
Yeah.
Alright. Now I gotta remember how to draw a circle. Oh, for a circle. Cool.
We say
So-
hi to the Raiders really quick too.
I'm not gonna say you use your field movement for one pass, but
Hey.
Right.
Yeah.
I gotta remember now
we
how
got
to...
a raid in here too. I don't know if you guys saw that.
we have a what?
A raid?
Oh, right! Oh,
Raid.
hello!
Hello, Raiders.
Can we say hi real
Welcome.
quick? Thank you.
Yes.
Hi everyone. Welcome.
Hello.
How are you?
Thank you, Richie,
Love
for
the
that
faces.
raid elite. How you guys doing?
I have to, Gotta figure out how I'm... So,
yeah.
thanks everyone for joining
You're
us.
good.
At the moment, we're
Thank you.
doing
Thank you for the raid. How are you?
walkabout
How was your stream?
and
What were you streaming?
deciding how much I see. I also honestly don't know how big
Call of
my
Duty. Everyone's playing Call of Duty.
area of
Are you good?
exploration is gonna
Aren't you?
be here.
We should play together sometime.
About
You're
that,
in,
honestly, let's go with that.
Oh my god. Okay, maybe we should play together. As long as we're on the same team, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Thank you for that raid, Richie. As of right now, at
You play a little bit.
playing at
Carry me?
Aarakocra
Perfect.
and Bard,
I need a hard carry.
she decided to stretch her wings and take flight, getting
I think my
Getting
my
those
KD
muscles
is at
worked
like a
into.
1.22. right now.
because she hasn't flown in a little while.
Somewhere around there.
So I'm having her make a check
I'm that good.
to see if she notices any interesting points of view.
I mean, I feel like I can go a fair ways
That's
in, what, 4
That's
or
true, I
5
think.
hours?
Yeah.
But I also don't have a perfect understanding of the scale, so I'd say that's about
Facts. Straight
One
facts.
helix is, where is it written on here?
What where do you live, Virgil?
One helix
Where
is
you in the
5
US?
miles.
Okay, so let's just call it that.
Dude,
You-
I
and then,
love
like,
the 725.
I think I'd be
That's
doing
my
a
baby.
sort of
I
like
named it Sheila. 'Cause she's my
just
girl.
almost the outer edge of that circle,
You're New
more
England?
than you
Okay.
know, crossing back and forth. So
Right.
if I found I had more time, then I might take a wider
That East
loop
Coast time?
out. But once it starts getting dark, I'm going to come in and
Quarter
I'll
after
let
4 for
you perhaps make it a bit of an executive
Or
decision
PCA
if I got
sometime.
any further or saw anything else.
Yeah, you see a couple things.
Neat.
Excellent.
As
I have no idea what they're
you
talking about.
flew
I can't listen. I just have to be here so you guys can.
over this way, where the X is, you notice
Sure.
an area that
Let's
is
if you
Bring
can
me
hang out
down.
for a minute, because I want
Oh.
I'd like everybody
I
else to be
got
a
it
part of
in
that
the fog.
conversation too.
There's something over
Is it
here,
a-
you notice, that
We're
is
in a
a
different. They're speaking a
rundown,
different language right now, so we can't hear them.
some kind of ruins that have
we
been
just need to wait until we're done
in
with this
shambles,
conversation, and then we can
and
then we can give you
on the
full
outskirts of the
story.
circle
Full Quantum
over
Dungeons story.
here,
And it's a good one.
about the first one was maybe 8 miles or so off into the distance,
Mhm.
and the second one on the tree line about 5 miles away. You notice some sort of ran down castle.
Mm.
I got you. Basically, this is D&D.
Okay. Neat.
That's
And
what
then
we're playing now.
I
We play it every
will
Sunday.
Basically take a pass over the campsite
Most
and make
people
sure
usually can
that
make it. Some people
Rogar
can't,
isn't
so
there
we
before I
get
come back to land.
more
I'm
or
still
less
really
people,
looking
depending on
forward to
everyone's
eventually a dramatic
schedules, but
reveal because Edda is
every Sunday
always just a little
we
extra.
play D&D.
Right.
So I'm gonna double check that
Quantum
Rogar's
Dungeons
not
is.
back
This
in
is
camp
this is our D&D
and isn't
group.
like in sight before I come back to land.
I'll say it's all clear,
Hell yeah.
and we can move
Go back to
up.
the campsite in common.
Yep.
Oh hi. Hello world.
All right. Hello.
Oh,
Okay.
You are free to it.
Hi,
You're free to move about the country.
I'm free. Yay!
All right,
Yay.
can we
Yep.
let's give an official hello to the Raiders
Yes.
before we continue. the
Hello,
story.
everyone.
Yep.
Hello, Virtue. How are
Thank you, Virtue, for the very. How is everyone doing today? My name is Havoc Shadow, the DM of this hot mess we call Quantum Dungeons. Today we have God of War playing Kindrel, a high elf ranger. LT Buttercup playing a high elf sorcerer,
Hello.
and Punky Pie
Hello, love.
playing Edda, a Aarakocra bard.
Like words like elf and dwarf, you know from fantasy, but Aarakocra, I'm a bird person.
Yes, and in layman's terms, a humanoid bird person with the beak, the wings.
Legs,
legs.
no one really notices most of the time.
I was gonna ask if Edda had.
You have
No.
claw? Do you have claw feet?
I do have bird feet with like the claws and stuff, and so
Ooh.
Edda has a specially made pair of boots that she can put on that disguise her feet if she's really trying to go incognito, but most of the time people just don't look at your feet.
Very true.
You have like a, floor length cloak that I'm wearing all the time that goes over my wings and over my head and my mask. So even though it's summer, God help me, I'm wearing full cloak with hood up and my plague doctor mask that actually looks exactly like my bird face.
Do birds sweat though?
Don't. I'm sure they get warm.
Interesting.
Because they can also get cold. But I mean, I'm sure it's like a really airy, breathy cloak, and I get to breathe it out when I get a chance. But yeah, everyone else in our party figured out who Edda was when we were drinking together, and she decided to trust them. But one party member, Rogar, had already gone to bed. He missed a dramatic reveal, and so she's still sort of holding that close to her chest until she gets a chance to drop that at the right moment. Plus, Rogar has just shown that he's pretty distrusting of everyone. And he said that he likes Edda. She's just not on. He does not think he likes me. I'm just not on his shit list.
Yes, Rogar has a little bit of trust issues that have stemmed back into his backstory, and it took him a while for him to say that he trusts Kindrel and Vela a little bit. He's still working on that trust with Oleg.
Nods. Come on.
And
oh my God. I'm so proud of you.
Oh my God.
Oh God, yes. Yes.
If you're gonna be here every time, I'm gonna make something for your terrible, awesome puns.
Yes.
I'm just gonna make the Jean-Luc Picard gif. Just pop up on the screen.
Exclamation point pun.
Yeah.
I like
Not
it.
pun. Exclamation point, not puns.
Not's funny. Not's funny.
Wow. Just never ending.
I think it's funny.
Okay.
And you might think it's not.
Are you good? How was your fly?
It was lovely. It was so nice to get up, breathe the fresh air, and I saw just the most interesting things.
Ooh.
There was some sort of there's the village that we met in a bit that way, but then over there just north almost of where we were, there was some other dilapidated, abandoned village. But just behind us in the forest, there's a castle.
Oh, really?
Left of a castle, I suppose? I wasn't going to get too close and leave everyone behind. I didn't want to lose the light, but there's what's left. That's really interesting. I'm surprised they didn't mention there being a castle so near town,
I wonder if this could be Cragmaw Castle.
We were supposed to look for that, weren't we?
We were. With the dragon inside.
The dragon,
I did not see any dragons.
The dragon is not in Cragmaw Castle.
No,
the
actually,
goblins are in Cragmaw Castle. The dragon's in Thunder Tree.
Punky,
Right.
can I check her notes here for a second?
I also am taking notes. I just didn't read
Proud
it.
of
In order
you.
to
Thank you.
find Gundren Rockseeker, we need to go to Cragmaw Castle to find Redress the Druid. Right?
Redress is in Thunder Tree.
In Thunder
Yes.
Tree. Oh, in the ruins of Thunder Tree, which are northwest of Phandelver.
Yep.
So the goblins are at Cragmaw Castle.
Yes.
Goblins in Cragmaw,
Okay.
yes. Dragon and Thunder
Yes,
Tree.
and they're the ones who have Gundren Rockseeker.
They're in the castle.
The castle, yes.
Allegedly. We don't know.
What's that guy's name again? I want to write that down too.
Gundren Rockseeker or Redress the Druid?
Gundren?
Gundren? Gundran?
Close enough.
Rockseeker, because he's a dwarf.
Makes
Yep.
sense. Makes sense. Okay. I'm good.
Cool. Yeah, I did not see a dragon. That definitely would have been the first thing I said if I did.
Mm-hmm.
I also would have been back here much faster.
Mhm.
So there's at least that. Still no dragon.
Okay. So we don't. So you didn't see Thunder Tree.
I would not know it. Unlike perhaps when we look at maps, the villages don't have names over them when I fly over them.
That would be nice though. I bet there's an app for that. Aarakocra in
there
flight.
are appetizers that let you see town names.
Could be.
That is a magical addition D. Does the poutine do that?
Maybe the owl bear famous bowl will do that.
Oh my god. I hate you all.
Yes.
So, I don't know quite what I saw. I just know that in the forest there was a rundown castle, and I know the village we were told at least we were supposed to find Thunder Tree. That was further away. That was supposed to be 50 miles northwest of Phandelver, and this is not that.
Okay.
This was about 30 miles northwest of Phandelver, so it's I didn't see that.
Okay.
30 to 50, depending on how good my scale judgment is. Unseen gods? Yeah, great.
The from Phandelver to the ramshackled castle.
Like 2025, okay.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go further to get to Thunder Tree, so I would say that I did not see Thunder Tree.
Yep. You know the location of Thunder Tree is about 50 miles from Phandelver, and it's northwest, and you're not in that general area, so it'd be safe to assume this is not Thunder Tree that you were
Thunder
seeing.
Tree is actually the village where we were told the dragon does reside, because Robin told us to never go there, and then we said, but Robin, we have to go there.
Yes, exactly.
And he told you to F off. He would go there to retrieve Redriff
Information.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So what time is it now?
Is that all you're going to do in your 8 hours? And field dressing the deer, playing chess, taking a flight?
Yeah,
Anything?
the bear.
Yeah,
Owlbear.
I think I was out on walkabout for like 5 hours, so it was a leisurely flight. I was not on a mission. I was just enjoying the air.
So that's 3 o'clock, 8 hours. After that,
7 p.m.
what time?
8 hours after 3 p.m. is 11 p.m.
Yeah.
So, and since it's summer, that's about right for it to be getting dark.
Yeah.
Very true.
Those of us
So
with
we-
no dark vision.
So we start a fire and you guys can sleep. I'll stay in guard.
Oh.
Let the DM make a roll.
Uh-oh.
Gotta see if there's anything to be seen.
So Kindrels,
What?
you're going to take the first watch.
Yeah.
Who is going to take second watch? Probably Vela.
Yeah.
And also dark vision.
Yeah.
The only other person.
Getting sick
And
of
also
dark.
the two who are okay only getting 4 hours of rest. Like, it's kind of your jam, sorry.
Fine with that. I would protect my people.
Okay.
What is this hidden roll? What is this?
Nothing.
Yep. Sir baddies. Roll for initiative. Mystery rolls. That's not good when the DM does mystery rolls.
Okay.
That's not good when he says that either.
Nope. This ain't good.
Kindrel, did you make a perception check for me?
I can, yes.
By this point in time, did Etta finish her work with the chunk of wood, or is that still an ongoing process?
She was working on it while they were field dressing the owl because they didn't need any help, and then while they played chess, and then after she landed, while they were just winding down for the night, she'll have worked on it. She's not trying to speed through it though.
Okay. So it's still.
So
It's still.
I'd say yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah. For the sake of narrative, I'd say it's still in process. It's about half done. It is starting to look like a thing that has dreamed of being a bird.
Okay. So, Oleg and Rogar come. I'll probably have them, for the sake of narrative, one was in the tree line up over here, if I can, up over here, while the other goes up into the hills and the mountains. And just doing clockwork or clockwise circles around the perimeter. You see Oleg coming down from the mountains and Rogar coming back through the trees as they turn in for the night. Kindrel, as you are doing a survey, a watch over the group, what are you doing with your 4 hours of time?
I'm really taking in nature right now. We just had a big battle. My belly's full. We feasted. Did we feast? Say we feasted. We ate. We had dinner.
Let's say you ate.
Gotta eat some of that good meat when we have this much.
We had some dinner. I'm just kind of sitting back. Maybe I'm in like a half food coma from all the meat that we ate, but obviously I'm still alert.
Did you eat the deer or
the deer? The deer.
Okay.
It's older.
Because the owl bear is not. I don't think do we cook that yet? Even I think we were just field dressing it.
I mean, we could have made some owlbear steaks, but we also had smoked venison.
Right. I mean, eating the venison.
And I presumed that when we took the venison out, we put some owlbear into the smoker because it was going to have half a day to sit there.
Yeah, Bella saw that she was rotating stuff in and out as the day went on. So I'm assuming you did all the deer first.
Vela is grill master. Okay,
Yeah,
in game and in real life.
Yeah.
And if the venison is smoked and preserved, then we'd probably take some of the fresh owlbear to cook it.
Yep.
So I'd say Ada voted for fresh owlbear steaks while we packed up the venison because it would keep.
Oleg probably would have had and Rogar, we'll say have a deer, just for now.
Make us roll fucking food poisoning checks or something?
I did that
what is
once.
happening?
I did that once. We'll wait a little bit.
No.
As you're taking in nature, has anyone asked Era what she was carving or anything?
No. I don't think anybody has.
Sounds like they were minding their own beeswax, and I was just carving. Just sitting there whittling, minding my own business.
As you're surveying the area, I'm assuming you're taking laps around the area and not just sitting still.
I will. Me?
Yes.
She's on watch. Okay.
Every once in a while, I'm taking a lap, but I'm very full. So
Are you sitting,
is
standing,
nice.
and strolling?
Yes, that's what I'm doing right there. Sitting, standing, and strolling.
As you take a pass through the camp, you take lights in the craft that Ada is producing. You've seen different artworks, I'm sure, in your town castle area.
Yep.
That you and Ada you and Vale have yet described to me as a location.
It was nice.
It's on your list.
It's a nice location.
It's on your list.
Ada has already mapped out her hometown and how she got from point A to point here.
And DM is
what I'm doing right now.
Putting it on the list.
I'm proud of you. That should have already been on the list.
That's on a list like 4 pages ago. That's on this list. We're like mini lists beyond that now.
I'm sure you haven't had much time since you were a young boy to see artisans at work. Just because you've had so much time in training and practicing.
I wouldn't. I mean, I had free time though. You know, I would stroll the like by the blacksmiths and the all down there in those areas. I would take walks. I wasn't
You weren't solely kept
I
in.
wasn't kept to the keep.
Okay. But as you,
I don't have like multi, I don't know what you call it, cultural experience with it. It's basically what I saw, whatever we had at home,
right.
as far as artisans, and then on the road here is basically what I've seen. So I've seen some, but I haven't seen everything.
Right. I would think that just being away, and I might be wrong, so correct me, but just being outside of the keep and it's just in a sense you, not excluding the party, but it's just you don't have your worries of war could be at any moment or a threat knocking at the door.
Right. I'm pretty at ease as far as all that.
So all that pressure before you were in the keep and girls, it's just that constant worry of.
I wouldn't even call it worry. I'm not saying that I welcomed war, but if war happened, I was ready.
Right,
So
but you know what I mean, though. It's that constant call of when
it could happen.
Right.
Right.
But you just take in the fact that it's not necessarily a time of peace, but for you, it's welcoming to have that time and to see others that are not at a pressing moments and enjoying life.
Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying myself.
As you see Ada's craft sitting there, and you just take in the fact that this weight seemed to have been uplifted just in that moment.
Yeah, nice. Feeling very.
Kind of maybe war.
I'm feeling very good. I'm lighthearted. I'm in good spirits. Worries are. I don't really have many worries at this point.
Just of how to get this damn oath bow to work properly.
God dang it. Maybe Era can carve me a token.
And your night goes on. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 3 in the morning.
I just want to say your clock is wrong. Background. See it? There. Clock.
Is it an hour off?
An hour off?
It is.
Just saying.
I don't use it. I really don't use it.
Carry on.
Your time passes, your 4 hours. You can go ahead and wake up there at this point, or if you'd like to stay awake a little bit longer, you may.
I don't really need to sleep, so I'm good to stay up and chill with Vela. She wants to wake up too. Sister, are you alive?
Oh, yeah, I'm alive.
It's your turn. It's your watch. I'm gonna hang out with you though. I'm not really sleepy.
Alright. Cool.
Do you not need your 4-hour rest at all?
No.
You take exhaustion if you don't rest?
Yes.
What's that?
Don't you take a point of exhaustion if you don't rest?
I don't know. I've never heard of this before. Is this a thing?
Yes.
It's an actual thing.
Well, I'm going to
You
sleep
have to
then.
rest. I mean, one
Sorry,
point of exhaustion
sister.
is anything, but if you get 2
Sorry.
points of exhaustion, you're at disadvantage on everything.
I did not know this. I don't see a spot for exhaustion.
That's a mental note. Is that in D&D Beyond?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a points of exhaustion tracker in conditions on DDB.
Betrayal.
Where?
So if you under your hit points, there's a thing that says conditions.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you click on that, it opens a thingy, and down at the bottom is a tracker for points of
Lord.
exhaustion. These are all the effects you could be under, and exhaustion is one of them.
Yep.
I see. I will
One
see.
point of exhaustion doesn't hurt you at all, like if you just have to march all night and can't sleep, but once you hit 2, you actually have a problem.
I will sleep. I'm gonna sleep, sister. I'm sorry. I love you, but I gotta go to bed. I gotta meditate.
Okay. That's fine. Oh, I took perception, so.
Alright, so they swap out.
Yep, we swap out.
I'm sorry, I think I just
Narcus?
ruined Havoc's plan. He was totally going to let you shoot yourself in the foot and take a point of exhaustion.
I was.
Well, hey,
I'm quite upset.
Maybe this
Okay,
is when
hey.
Kindrel finds out for the first time what happens if he doesn't sleep.
hey. So yeah, so you be gentle with the new people, DM. Okay,
I'm
you
always-
savage.
I gave you nice weapons. I gave you nice
Holy
weapons.
Lord.
This moment in his life has Kindrel pulled an all-nighter?
No.
Is this the first all-nighter Kindrel has ever pulled? No.
No, definitely not.
This is Edda going, "Don't forget to sleep, you fool," and then just turning back over.
She
Thank you.
hears that you're gonna stay up with Vela. Vela just wakes up.
She's like, what? No? Alright, I'm good. I'm good then.
How is Edda already the mom friend?
I'm good. No, so you're 10 out of 10 correct.
How is Vela spending her 4 hours of free time?
Can I cook some more meat?
Yeah, you can keep switching meat out.
Yeah, I'll switch the meat up.
Ever vigilant on the surrounding areas.
Yeah, I took a perception check
Yep.
already. Just in case.
Ooh, yes please, Treesus. Yes please.
Yeah, super awesome chat. Breakdown.
That sounds
Oh,
rad,
sorry.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus, if you can post that in the Discord for everyone to see, that'd be great. And one of us
Way to
will
look
pin
out.
it.
Way to look out, Treesus. Damn.
One of us will pin it, so that way. Does that? I know it won't be able to be deleted, but is there anything else that the pin does?
Sit, I mean, at the top of some channels?
Yeah, so you can click on the pin messages, and pull up everything that's ever been pinned.
Okay. Yeah, well, we'll be sure to pin that so that way you guys can refer back to it. And
This is really pretty.
was it already in there?
It also talks about like the different conditions you can be under, although it doesn't necessarily say like how the condition affects you, but it explains all the different things you can get.
Have fun digging
Alright,
a
nuts.
hole.
What the Okay. Then pie.
Then deliver pie, please.
Some pie and muffins.
Then pie.
Yeah, eat some cake. You spend your 4 hours chewing, flipping over the meats, swapping things in and out, packing it nicely in this magical 25-pound chest that holds 300 pounds of weight.
It is, I mean, it is a box that you can put 300 pounds of things inside. Like I said, it's not making it lighter, it's just a box.
Yep.
It's just a
It's
box.
an incredibly convenient box. I had just realized I had 10 minutes before you asked.
It's not a box of holding. Just
No.
a box.
No, it's a box. It is part of my adventurer's gear.
Such a bullshit thing to come up right now.
We ruined
It's
all
like
of his
the most
plans.
basic dumb thing to be like, oh yeah, I've got a chest in my inventory.
How do you fly with that? That's my biggest question.
I honestly don't know.
I'm really hoping. I'm hoping it's a trunk that has like the two latches on the side, and you use your bird feet to grip onto one of the latches. Flew like that.
I think it's what I also like. How would a person be walking around carrying this in general? That is clearly in like the
It's true.
the ass slot of holding when you pull something out.
Yeah.
No one
True.
walks around carrying a fucking trunk in front of them. I don't know why I have it.
And this is
I know,
why
I just-
these are reasons why we play D for the random ass crap that just magically shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Facts.
it's not even an OP thing. It's the dumbest. I love it. Next is gonna be like, oh, I have a candle. That's exactly what we needed.
I have
Do
torches.
you?
I have candles and torches, and I have prestidigitation. So
You have what?
prestidigitation.
What the hell is that?
I'll try that again.
It's a disease.
It sounds like a disease.
Prestidigitation is a cantrip, and it's magic. And, like, literally it's what you call, someone doing stage magic, but also I can just do a bunch of really random stage effects. I can also make anything within a 1 foot cube instantly clean or dirty. I can light a candle, I can light a fire just by snapping at it.
That's freaking awesome.
It's a cantrip, yeah.
Love it. I love
I can do it all the time.
I have Mage Hand. Just keep that in the back of your mind as my cantrip. I know we haven't shared a lot of this yet, so
Moves up
it's
to
good to
5
know.
pounds, up to 60 feet.
Yeah.
Super handy.
5 to 10 pounds, I think.
Oh, also, prestidigitation can chill, warm, or flavor up to a cubic food of non-living material for an hour. So basically, I can season my food before I eat it.
I like to think when Ada first does prestidigitation and Kindrel asks what is, and she pronounces prestidigitation, he immediately thinks it's some kind of bird.
Gesundheit.
Yeah, I do.
What is that?
I do. I'm like,
Prestidigitation.
what?
Gesundheit.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry.
I didn't mean to assault.
So sorry you have that.
And she goes, assault, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Himalayan pink sea salt.
Would I say 3 o'clock in the morning?
I don't know.
I'd say 3 o'clock was when they traded out watch, so it'll be 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Yep, 7 a.m. arises. Nothing seems to stir from the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Can I sense that the watch is over with twinning? And snap out of my trance?
Yeah, I need to do something with trance.
Excellent. What do you mean do something with trance? That's all about. We're elves.
I'm gonna be real positive with trance. Do
Lord.
telepathy, but I also have to.
Don't nerf trance. it's what we do.
Whatever.
All right, so
I'm
I'm
not
up.
nerfing it. I'm not nerfing it. I'm just gonna put something else in it.
Okay, so I'm up now. And Vale, you want to wake everybody else up?
Yeah, I did that.
It's daytime.
Wake up! It's morning. I have meat for you.
It's yoga time.
Breakfast.
Peanut butter yoga time. Go.
What is peanut butter?
Yeah, we have peanut butter. Isn't there peanut butter back in the day? There probably wasn't, was there? Depends on the region, I guess.
When
Yeah.
was peanut butter made?
What's up, DMX?
Well, it was invented by George
Okay, Max.
Washington Carver in, I want to say, like, the 1800s?
Okay, so I don't know what.
Sure, there.
We're not 1800s. I mean,
Yeah,
are we?
but-
We're in like a different world.
Who was the person that had the idea to take this thing that grows in the ground, that's already food, and then smash it?
You're currently roughly mid 1400s.
Okay, that's like my jam. 1400s. This is how I roll.
So,
Can you
someone
tell?
may or may not have independently
Can you
decided
tell?
to smash up some peanuts,
Yes.
assuming the peanuts are native to the area
I
we're in.
just put
which
this on my shoulder.
I honestly don't think they would be, considering we're in like a northwest, mildly mountainous and forested region.
I'm armored now. Fear me.
Dude, that's gonna look so sick when you finish it.
No.
Yep.
Okay, so we're all up. We're eating our breakfast meats.
But
I'm gonna just scour the tree line, see if I can find any berries or mushrooms, because apparently I need them to fucking survive now.
I didn't say that.
Yes.
And with your foraging,
Yeah.
you gain double of what you pick.
Right.
Which I did not read until today.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I knew that.
Well, why didn't you say something last week?
Because I found enough, and enough just happened to be double. Like,
Okay.
foraging doesn't work for like deer or bear or anything like that. Just stuff that I go out and gather.
Right.
You know, so if I find enough, I mean, and finding enough is automatically finding double. So even if I find one bush, it's like picking 2 bushes. It's hella berry.
So, how many berries in pounds do, and let's be logical about this, how many berries in pounds would you have found first run around with your double bonus?
I would have probably found like, I don't know, 4 pounds.
So think of I feel like a 5-gallon bucket is.
Well, it depends what you put in it.
Yeah.
5
well,
gallons
yes.
of feathers.
I know
is in the
5 gallons
pound.
is volume, but as far as like weight of berries.
Just imagine like the berries at the grocery store that you buy.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, like a pound of grapes. That's not a ton of grapes.
That'd be enough for like obviously for 1 or 2 people to have for a supplement to a meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the
Can
question
you
is,
please say that Kindrel comes back like holding his shirt out in front of him like an apron full of berries?
Exactly.
well, the question is, did Kindrel put berries in his DD?
Did I? No, that's why I'm going out to look for them now. Because we ate
You
them all.
did it? You did? Okay. You ate them all last time.
We ate them all last time, so I'm going back out to find. I'm going back to the bushes that I know that had berries that I didn't pick. Yeah, I'm just gonna gather, you know, just enough for a handful for everyone. Nothing. I'm not being greedy. Just, you know, some tasty berries. I'm not gonna take any with me. I'm just gonna pick to eat right now.
Okay.
Getting our vitamins.
Yeah, getting our vitamins.
And you set off?
Yep, so I'm out. I'm picking the berries right where they were before. Loving life. Find them right where they were before. And I'm going to head back. Distribute the berries. And enjoy
You guys have morning meat and berries.
morning meat and berries.
And berries.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
All I know.
So,
I mean, yeah.
So then is,
Owlbear bacon.
owlbear bacon. Oh my god, that needs to be a thing.
so
It is
then,
now.
so then, Anna, do you want to put 300 pounds of owlbear meat,
In my inventory,
In
I
your-
certainly will.
and then the other 70 pounds, I'll have you guys split up between everyone else. Then.
We ate some too.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's 5 of you, 6 of you. So a deer after you field dress it would be 75 pounds. You guys have probably about a pound the first time around.
Pound each.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you have another pound each. So that'll be roughly 63 pounds left of venison.
We
So
can, just, we
take
can
that-
just put it all on the sled right now. I mean, no one has to carry it since we have this sled.
So it has an overhang. It's not just built to fit.
It's not just built to fit
With-
that chest, right?
Okay.
It's like, imagine like a dog sled, you know,
Yeah.
lengthwise.
Alright.
The chest is on there, and then the rest is just on there as well.
Yeah. And then you set out for another 8 hours. We'll take roughly there. And we'll drag you all down the way. At this point, it is roughly 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And you guys, what are you guys talking about on your 8 hours of travel time?
I'm curious as to what this carving is that Era has with her, unfinished. It looks interesting, and I'm a big fan of art. I like art, like all the art forms. I'm curious about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think if we're walking again, if Edda's not on her turn pulling the sled, then she probably is like carrying the block of wood and like slowly working on it while they walk,
Okay.
because she's proficient enough that she can walk and chew gum at the same time.
But is she proficient to walk, chew gum, and carve at the same time?
Walk and whittle at the same time? No, I think I absolutely can walk and whittle and whistle at the same time.
Okay.
Can you
again,
whistle with a beak?
And I make bird-like sounds with
These
a
are-
bird face.
These are real life questions.
Yes. This is not if a chicken had lips could it whistle, but can I make bird sounds with a bird face? Yes, I can.
Do you want to make bird sounds though, with like everybody else, or with like Rogar not knowing who you are? Because that would be really good bird sounds. You know, coming from a bird.
She has. Edda actually has like a plot of a narrative like mimic skill. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm like singing basically, and just sort of like singing to myself while we walk to make the journey go a little faster, make the travel light. Not like having a little weirdo one-man show, but just travel tunes.
What is a kenku?
That is a different kind of bird people. Those are cursed, almost like cast off, and they, in their curse, lost their wings.
Yep.
And they're also usually like chaotic. They're also usually considered evil.
Yep.
What would you consider yourself?
Edda is chaotic neutral.
Oh.
So a kenku is another bird race that is in one of the other source books that you could roll a character with.
So no,
Edda.
she's not a
No.
kenku. Yeah, she's
Yeah, she's not a kokra.
Aarakocra.
Yep.
Right, Treesus, yeah, so yeah, Edda is an Aarakocra. She has wings. She is a starling, so people might think she looks like a kenku, since those ones are usually drawn as like ravens. But she is an Aarakocra.
There should be, I think, did you guys put that in general of like kind of rough description?
I think we did put those in general at some point, yes, after the session where we all talked about ourselves.
Yeah.
They're
If you,
long
if
gone
you,
then.
yeah. If you want to scroll up quite a bit, Treesus, they should be in general, I think.
If we could theoretically make a channel for like character info if we wanted it to be a reference point.
You could.
Yeah.
I say we do that. So,
Yeah.
we'll
We'll
add that.
work on that. Put it to Kindrels and DM's list.
But yes, so to answer Kindrel's question, if he comes over and is asking Edda about her carving, and say, well, I like birds. That's true, yeah. Which should not surprise you. And when you first start learning carpentry in my home, before you can start making things for utility, you get to make frivolous things because it doesn't matter if they're not perfect. So everyone starts by learning to carve things like this. So you make, little trinkets for the home. The Christmas is easy for everyone. Anyone with a trade has an easy time with Christmas.
Celebrate Christmas in the roost?
Little nights, but
What's Christmas?
Yeah. What?
The winter candle nights. We have a gift-giving occasion, and it's a time of appreciating your crafts. And so I just like to carve when the inspiration comes to me in another way.
Awesome. So what are you
And
making?
especially if I'm carving a bird at the moment. It's I don't know what you call it here, but it's one that I've seen local in the area that I just wanted to replicate and capture in a wooden form.
Very cool.
Something to remind me of Phandelver and remind Phandelver of me.
Aww. Sappy. So that's I think we talk about her carving for a while and like why she carves and all that stuff. So that's kind of what we chat about.
I'm giving him like a little Bob Ross class on like
Now-
Bob Ross style, talking out what I'm doing.
Now we carve a happy little bird.
There's no accident, only happy mistakes. Feathers get ruffled sometimes.
Oh, wow.
Not every feather has to be perfectly in line.
Very, very astute. I like it.
So Edda's carving and singing because her hands are busy, so she can't play her lute. But
Yeah.
there are always travel tunes with Edda unless we are intentionally stealthing or she is specifically asked to shut up.
Alright, I like it.
What's Vela doing?
Mm, I think I'm just gonna be playing with some cards that I have in my backpack.
Playing with the card sets? Alright.
You know, trying to get good for when we go back to the bar.
Trying to figure out a way to swing with some more coins and some free drinks.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Rogar and Oleg are probably bickering at each other as they do.
Yep, I can see that for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's 3 o'clock.
3 in the afternoon.
Okay. Well, yeah, I say we stop for a snack and carry on. It looks like we're almost there. Are we gonna make it back in 8 hours?
No.
We won't make it to Phandelver in 8 hours.
But from where you
Another
just,
8 hours?
From where you just were to here is 8 hours. And then from where you are at now is about another 10 to 15 miles.
Yeah.
So
10 to 15 miles? Yeah.
So we stop for afternoon tea and then press on.
Yeah.
It's like another, if we base it on a 24-mile, 8-hour day, then it's another 4 hours after afternoon tea.
Yep.
Okay. I'm good with that. I'm good with afternoon tea, then pressing on to the city.
Okay.
Is anyone keeping a
What'd you say?
So you cut out, what was that?
Is anyone keeping a wary eye out as you break for afternoon tea?
Edda has a passive perception of 20, so yes.
That is a good point.
Big F to the DM right there.
Please hold.
Edda took the observant feat, so yes.
Oh, that is very true.
Yes. Narcus, we're
Always
off.
watching Wazowski.
We're going back to Phandelver. We just lit up some orcs
And a owlbear.
and an owlbear, which was fun.
So we went that way. We were just let me actually check my notes on that because we were just supposed. Robin just asked us to go take care of the orcs while he went and got us information, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So there wasn't like a thing we were trying to collect. We were just supposed to take care of the orcs that were they were attacking people on the trail, right?
Yep, the
Correct.
caravans on the. So we might. Oh wait. So by taking care of these orcs, did we establish a safe trade route for poutine to the next city?
What?
Is that what we just did?
Yeah.
I think that's what that means.
Totally.
Although I hate to say it, like the next city up the trail is freaking County Berry, which is not going to do us any good. But let me take a look at my other map.
Yes.
This route will lead you to Luskin, which is a active city.
The actual city of Trebor that the trail connects to. So,
Yep.
yeah, we have just opened up a trade route.
Excellent. This is
Yay.
perfect.
Poutine.
Havoc just hates himself right now. He just hates himself. I love it. Narcus is not allowed to watch. Because
No,
he
he just had his first game yet.
Oh shit! And are you playing?
You're learning
LMOP
the
too?
same campaign, right?
Yeah, he's playing as an actual character.
Oh, nice.
He's getting some insight details. Now, if you were to go back and...
I feel like we're also going very off script, so it's not like
Yes,
you're gonna have the
very
same
off
adventure
script.
that we are.
Yes.
Yes.
Honestly,
Not-
at the pace at which we cook versus adventuring, you will probably pass us.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Nothing that you today will probably happen with your guys' game.
That's
Probably
true.
none of what we've done will happen on your...
Very true.
Um,
Okay, hey, while we're stopped for tea, I'm just gonna take like a nice sized owl bear steak and just, loft it in the air up towards Sheila. And she's gonna grab that and she's gonna love it. I'm going over. We're petting the fluffy bumpkins a little bit, giving her a nice scratch. She's been a good girl. Love her.
Okay.
I just want to throw that out there.
Okay.
That is good Sheila treats right there.
Great Sheila treats, yes.
So, as you're feeding your fluffy bumpkins, everyone notices, except for Oleg, that you are being watched from behind.
Okay.
And you can tell that in the brush are
Lord.
4 orcs.
Great. So everyone notices them except for Oleg.
Yep.
What?
Okay. Oleg? Oleg, we got company, buddy.
And that will
Do you
be.
really announce that out loud?
Well, if we're being watched,
Do you really
then,
say we got company and give away the fact that we know we see them?
well, they see us, so.
They see you, and everyone sees for Oleg.
So I think we're all just like, yeah, exactly. It's a Western standoff. We're all just staring at each other.
Question is who's gonna make the first move?
Edda swings her lute around, which makes it look super casual, and just starts playing actual music, but is ready.
Okay.
We just roll for initiative?
Bela, just roll initiative.
Easy, killer. We're not there yet. Wow.
Get behind.
What?
We actually still have initiative up from the last time, so it won't let us roll it again, I don't think. There we go.
Alright, well, we gotta take out these orcs. They're orcs. Okay, it's not like we can just chat with them and be like, hey, what's up, buddy?
Oh, Kindle, you could.
I could, but... Alright, you know what? I'm going to. I'm gonna talk to the orcs.
Do you speak Orcish?
I do.
He does.
Okay.
What's up, bitches?
And I'll pull that up. And I can't pull that up. Try pulling that one up. Let's take a drop down to Orcish.
Yep, I'm ready. Alright. So, I yell out to the orcs in Orcish, obviously, asking them why they're following us.
They will tell you that.
Are they surprised I can talk to them? First off, are they like,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
like, wow, this guy, wow.
Yeah. They think you're fancy.
Okay.
They say that you took out their units. They are not happy, and it's time for you to be dealt with.
They're part of those orcs.
You did know that there was at least 3 of them
Very
patrolling the area.
Very true. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna tell the orcs to give us their best shot, and then I'm gonna go back to the group.
Okay.
I'm not trying to like.
Weird.
Whoa!
Hang on.
What'd you do?
I'm waiting for the DM.
Okay.
Are you all right? These orcs are pissed. They're part of the band that we just killed in the cave. They're a patrol that we're out, and they're coming after us. So it's game time.
Okay.
Fire!
Because of the AoE one of my spells, I guess each of these is... How big did you say this helix is at this level? Havoc?
5 miles.
Okay, bud.
Like, how do I know if they're within a 10-foot radius, perhaps? Like,
Well,
right now, they're probably all standing right next to each other.
As soon as combat were to begin, assume you guys are standing all together. Assume you guys are all together, 5 feet of each other, and the orcs would probably be, say, 20 feet from you, all standing together.
Okay.
Okay.
Well.
So if I get the drop on them, I know what I'm doing.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we're gonna roll initiative because we're gonna attack shit out of these people.
All right.
And for this time, Anna did pretty okay on initiative.
Time to
Frickin'
nut
orcs
up or
worth of
shut
initiative, though.
Narcos, what? Hopefully they roll terrible in it.
Yeah. I really need them to, or at least to stay clustered like fools.
I'm doomed. So.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I
You're
had a
not
4
doomed,
initiative
you're-
last time.
You're like the furthest away. You're alright.
+1.
Do you like typing it out versus just clicking on the dice on the side?
It's I don't know.
Just because my ears are
Sure,
bleeding.
I guess there is the thingy that lets you roll a d20 and then you
Yeah.
can just
I'll
do
do this.
modifiers that way, but...
DM will be right back as he puts all this in.
Okay.
Okay. we want to come up with like a strat? We got a strategy for this, or are we just gonna go at them?
The strategy involves shatter, just like last time.
I love
while
that.
they're still clustered together.
I love that.
Also, after having gone through some recent combat, Anna has been taking a re-inventory of her spells and realizing that bards are support characters. Because I've got my Bestow Curse that does damage. I've got Shatter that does damage. And I've got that Thunderclap that does damage within 5 feet of me. I've got healing spells. I have Healing Word. And I've got a bunch of buffs, and then I've got buff, like, suggestion and stuff totally comes in handy, but Edda keeps wanting to cast spells and realizes she's got nothing.
What is Era's dex?
Dex is +3.
Alright, so you are first.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah. Oh, yeah, I am.
So, yeah, I'm already, as I saw them come out and saw him talking to them, I had my loot out, trying to act casual. But then as soon as he says, like, they're pissed and we've got to take care of this, then, yeah, Edda is actually this time going to use that same song that she accidentally wrote when she was trying to do rooftop yoga the first time and pull out the first chords of Thunderstruck.
Yes.
And as that amazing guitar riff that starts Thunderstruck comes out, we cast Shatter on the 10-foot radius that they are all definitely in, and we are not.
And that is
Level Shatter.
No, it's con save.
None of mine are attack rolls, actually.
Wow. That could be good.
That's just saves, so...
Right.
So unfortunately, orcs probably have better con, but
Orcs do
last
have...
time they
Orcs.
still take damage even if they make the save, so...
Yep. So it's going to be a d20 for all of them, plus 3. And they all save.
They did all make a 14 even without their +3, so they're gonna take half of that thunder damage, so 6 points.
Yep.
Can that be,
Did I really get I got a 12 on 3d8.
That's big rip.
That's just sad.
Big rip.
6, 4, and a 2. That's just sad. I was like, I should have done way more than that. But it is all of them taking damage already, so...
Right.
Yep. Orc 1, which is this one here. 1, 2, 3, and then the last one 4.
Okay.
Seeing as you went first, he will go to strike Edda and make a attack roll on you with a great axe. +5 to hits.
We not? Okay. Hey, that doesn't hit.
13 will not hit.
No,
Excellent.
it does not.
And the second one is feeling a bit feisty, so he will go for Oleg
He's a target.
and do the same.
Whoa.
Hits himself in the foot, I think.
Probably. And we'll say the third one goes for Pretty Boy over here.
Hey. Pretty boy.
What the?
That's what you
See,
get.
what happened was
That's what you
they
get.
took a little bit of thunder damage, but they are just shooketh.
Yes.
Shooketh.
Oleg will go and reckless attack. I'm not going to rage for him and risk killing you all without
Appreciate that.
someone's permission. And Oleg, I think, has a +6 to hit. Yep. So he will get advantage as he is.
You want to just roll on his sheet again?
Oh, fucking A, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Did it go twice?
Yep.
Yep. He gets advantage. Most barbarians will not reckless attack just because then the opponent will also. But if you crit, it's game over
Yeah.
for anything. Which means this one goes nights.
Oh, nice. One shot. Well, 2 shot. But 1 shot.
Yeah.
Rogar. Will help out Ada, seeing as she is pressed.
Yeah.
And we'll get his character sheet, and he will try to sneak attack with his short sword. And then we'll roll a d8, a d6 for the bonus, doing 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage. Taking this one out.
Hell yeah. He's the best battle ever.
This one, he's seeing the Dragonborn has taken out his friend. I'll make a swing on him.
Hell yeah. Also, to summarize, that one orc that took 6 thunder damage and then 8 piercing damage was down?
Yes.
Great. Cool.
Oh, he took. Wait. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's out after 14, so that's concerning.
Yeah, I'm all you're concerned.
Squishiness.
1d12 plus 3. And this will be a crit on Rogar. So 8 points of damage. Fucking A, man. These orcs suck.
They do suck.
Very intimidating.
Yay.
Super intimidating.
Kindrel.
Yes. I am going to go to the aid of Sister and attack this orc
Okay.
right here. I'm gonna move back a little bit. Right around there. And take a shot.
Got a feeling a 22 hits.
I have that same feeling.
That one goes night.
And I've got a feeling they're down.
Yay!
There's still
My
one.
brother!
There's
Yay.
one left.
There's one left.
4?
Fluffy Bumpkins is coming in hot. Fluffy Bumpkins is pissed right now because the team is in trouble. So Fluffy Bumpkins is gonna run up and make an
Was in
attack as
trouble.
well. Was in trouble. I think she's more upset that she can't participate more in this battle.
Okay. Odds or evens? For Kindrel?
Evens.
Alright. And that will be 2d4 plus 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, one orc is left.
This is your time to shine.
Ready?
Let's see that fireball do more than a 3.
Ooh, it's a 4. Or that was Sheila, but
Yeah.
Sheila.
ooh.
6 will not hit. You cast your firebolt. And just barely missing the orc.
Shoot.
What orc? That's orc.
Number 4, I believe.
4.
Can I retreat a little?
Yeah.
Treat from what?
The orc?
There's a dead one in front of you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going back farther.
Alright. For sake of my knowledge, is number 4 that's still standing, is he actually like 10 feet away from me? Was he on the other side of is he on the other side of Rogar, or is he within melee of me?
He's on the other side of Rogar.
Okay.
So probably 10 feet away.
Feet. Alright. Well, in that case... So, quick question. The original source material you sent me for my war loot has a different die than what I have in DDB. So, and then...
Why is that?
I don't know.
I'll be back.
Oops. Oh well, it looks like in Roll20 it's right. So the source says 1d6 for the blade and 1d6 for the crossbow, but then DDB has 1d8 minus 1. 1d8 minus 1 for the dagger and 1d10 minus 1 for the crossbow. So I just wanted to get it from you before I roll the die that DDB says that I like better. I mean, does 1d10 minus 1 sound right for a short bow on the end of a loot? The actual short bow is 1d6 plus 3.
Yeah. It should be, I think, 6 plus 3 for the short bow.
Okay, and this... What the F is that it rolled?
I am looking it up right now, though.
Oh, I think this is set at like a standard 2 minus 1, so of course it's going to come up wrong. So we'll have to edit that in Roll20. That is just wrong. It's like my That's weird.
Yeah, there you are.
I can do what the source had as D6. Just a D6.
For the crossbow?
For the crossbow, yeah. Although I could also see using the actual short bow that I have that I got from more the PHB says 1d6 plus 3 for a short bow.
Whichever you would like to attack with, but it is blade damage for 1d6 and crossbow is also a d6.
So just a d6, no modifier.
Probably not, because are you proficient? Well, so when I made it in DDB, I can't say that the loot is a loot. It has to be a weapon.
Okay, oh, that's the damage. I do have to actually roll the attack first, but...
Yep. So I made the war loot in a war axe, I
Well,
think.
that explains it, possibly. I guess that'd be why it's got a -1. That's my damage roll, but I pushed the button twice, got two very different things, so I'm gonna just roll a d20, and
+2. Like,
looks like it's mine. You have it in there as -1 to hit, but let me check my source. Does not have anything, so
I'll tell you. You can go in and look at that then. I'm wondering if it's minusing 1.
because of
Because-
battle axe.
Yeah, I think that's why. Like I said, I can't say that this is a weapon, but have it be a musical instrument. I don't know how
That makes
to.
sense. I am proficient in crossbow, though.
Okay.
Proficiency on the d20 roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to roll a d20, and it's +3. 19
That will hit for 6 damage.
for 6 damage. With the crossbow.
easy clap.
Now, why could you guys have done this last week?
Easy clap. Alright, sweet. So, we don't have to wait for rage to go away this time. You give her the turn order,
Yep.
and then I say we loot. Of course.
Absolutely.
I think I have a thing for this somewhere.
Wow.
Wow.
Question is, where would I put that?
Also, how hilarious is it that, like, of the ones that even had a chance to attack, nothing.
Yeah. Right?
Not a point.
Nothing.
Because I just realized I had this. Well, we'll have some fun today.
I like fun.
I'll make 3 rolls to see what your loot is.
Ooh.
A 5, a 3, and a 7
Of what?
on this chart
What are you rolling?
to see what you loot
Loot?
Like what?
from the orcs.
Are you rolling a 20-sided die?
Loot?
A D12.
12. Okay.
So you find a pouch of stones. Actually, you know what, let's do 4 because there's 4 of them. Okay. You find a pouch of stones. This pouch contains 5 lumpy stones.
Okay.
3 plain pots. 3 pigments. Red. Orc. ORCHE. Red, gray ash, and charcoal.
Ochre? OCHRE?
Yep,
Wait.
red ochre.
So we found 3 pigments.
Paint.
3
Yeah,
paint pots.
right.
3 paint pots.
Oh,
Pots. Okay. I heard plain pots,
I
like
did too.
cooking pots. Okay, so 3 paint pots.
paint pots.
Paint pot.
So we got red ochre. What's it?
Red ochre, and gray ash, and charcoal. I said 7.
Yep.
Alright. A sack of rations.
Garbage.
There's 2 days worth of rations. And a treasure chest. Stolen coins. And I gotta roll for the coin amounts.
I like treasure.
3d8.
So, like, we are not wanting for rations, tell you what.
Yeah.
7,
Oh, we're probably gonna sell most of that meat. We won't
8,
keep, but
9, 10, 11. There's 11 gold. D10. Oh, what did I just roll? A D10 for that? I did, oh well. 5, 15.
It's orc food though. Nobody cares about orc food. We have owl bear.
25 silver. And D12, which was this. Yeah, D12. 11, 15, 20 copper inside of this treasure chest.
Not bad.
Okay. Weapons, armor.
There's 4 great axes, and I believe 4 javelins. Oleg will probably take the metal off of those as well.
Yep, just like last time.
Yep. Armor. That is a.
We're so close to town that we're definitely gonna just take it all in and sell it.
Yeah, I mean we've got the sled, so we don't have to worry about encumbrance. We can all just throw it on there.
Just lash them on top of the closed chest.
Yeah.
They have hide armor. I think that's medium. If I'm not mistaken. Did you guys take the armor off the last group?
It looks like we did not discuss armor last time. We just discussed weapons. Sounds like we left it behind because we didn't want to carry shitty armor for 3 days.
Yeah, that's fair.
We were already like taking apart the great axes and stuff because we're like, these weigh 7 pounds each.
I'm gonna more or less direct this to Kindrel, because Ada, you weren't here when they did this last time, and Vela, you weren't here last week. Which you were here when it happened. Would you want to take the armor anyway, because you that the smithy can repurpose it and turn it into something else?
Yeah, we want to take everything.
Right, I'm saying from the ones in the cave.
Yeah.
We have taken the armor, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Either we can sell it or I can repurpose it. Wait,
Yep.
we come out ahead.
Either sell it outright, sell it to somebody to do something else, eventually become, patrons of the village,
Give it to
outfitting
the
a militia. Yeah. The Phandelver militia outfitted entirely in orc armor.
Yeah. What could go wrong?
We'll clear these lovely bunches of people out. Kind of regroup you guys a little bit better. And I need to drop Rogar down to 13 hit points.
Era. Can you check out this pouch of stones and see if you can identify what they are inside?
Did want to identify that pouch of stones, in fact. Spell, yeah, okay. Cast identify.
Is that a action or is that a ritual?
Is a 1 minute,
So
not a ritual.
Okay. Would you like me to tell you about these 5?
I would love to know about these lumpy stones.
I would love to as well.
You gonna join us so the stream can hear?
Oh shit. Bad.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna tell the group. I thought we were telling the group. My bad.
Oh.
I thought so too, but he's like, nah, down here. Well, Anna can always, keep some secrets. I might tell everyone.
It's true. All right. Carry on.
These stones in this satchel, when you cast the the identify spell. You're pretty sure they're just 5 lumpy stones.
Alright.
And that is all.
So this is not, just for my clarification, this is not like marbles. This is almost like, are they shiny? Are they pretty in any way? Is this like an orc who was finding pretty rocks and decided to keep them?
If you want to play
Are
it
they
off,
the boringest, most blandest rocks ever? Or are they like, ooh, a pretty river stone. This one's purple.
if you can play it off however you want. I'm assuming he. Yeah, hold on.
I am deciding right now that this is his collection of pretty rocks from places he's been.
Yeah, well, we'll say that then.
They're just rocks. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, well, these are very special.
Ooh.
They're very pretty.
Ooh. That's it?
That's it. They're special because they're pretty.
Okay. Okay. Gonna leave it there, are we? You leaving it there?
There's no magic. There's no magic. They're very pretty.
Are they valuable?
Well, I think that my best guess, based off of, the fact that we found this pouch, inside one of their, tucked onto his belt, is that, like, again, look at them. They're really pretty.
Very shiny.
I think he might have just been collecting pretty rocks.
Okay. Okay, pretty rocks they are.
They were special to him, so
Okay.
they're special.
They're valuable to that orc.
Alright.
They were valuable to that orc.
Sounds good. Should we make our way back to town
Let's
then?
see, this one, it's very,
Yeah?
like, flat. I think it'd be a good skipping stone.
Yeah? So is this a stone that you would let me skip across the water? And have it sink?
Well, I mean, they were special to that orc. They're not gonna do him any good anymore. I
Okay.
might keep this purple one. It's very nice.
I think Rogar might like the purple one. Just saying.
Rogar is wearing a purple leather armor
Yes,
set.
his armor is purple.
So as Edda goes to pick the purple one out, does Rogar just kind of...
I'm not gonna say Rogar snatches.
No, does he just sort of reach for it, like, could I... What would
Yeah.
you say?
He's like, wait, what color is that?
I will let Rogar take the purple rock for now. And when he comes back and sees him in his inventory and asks about it, then we'll go from there.
Okay, so Edda picked up the one and goes, oh, it's purple, and sees Rogar kind of, oh. So she gives him the purple rock.
What other colors do you have?
I think there's a piece of, like, rough quartz.
Okay.
Just, like, a little piece of quartz. And then there's that really nice flat skipping stone. And
That's true.
there's one that's really, really lumpy. Like, it actually is probably a little piece of some sort of liquid that formed into this lumpy rock shape when it cooled.
Like resin?
And I want, like, my first instinct is like a little piece of volcanic glass, but we're nowhere near a volcano.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
something like so it's not volcanic glass because we're not near a volcano, but it's like a weirdly lumpy rock.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. And then I think I want to keep the sparkly one, and then there's probably a tiger's eye. You probably found a tiger's eye somewhere. Non-precious gemstones, just pretty rocks.
Okay.
I mean, I'm calling it quartz, even though that's a precious stone, but I just want to say it's shiny. Funky
That's
Pie
fair.
right now is deciding what these rocks are on the fly.
Alright. I like it. Alright, so then we have all this
If
gathered.
If Rogar gets the purple one, then Edda takes the piece of quartz because it's sparkly.
Alright. We want to head back
You get a skipping stone.
to town. I can have it?
You asked for it.
Yay!
You got excited about the really good skipping stone, so Edda's gonna give you. This is divvying the loot, and Edda's gonna give you the skipping stone.
The question is because they're a lumpy one.
I'm actually keeping the lumpy one. Edda is keeping the lumpy one.
Okay.
No rocks with Ella and like.
Oh, hey, while we're here,
We've only done 4. There's the Tiger's Eye still.
Oh, yep.
while we're here and looking at things, there's a couple other things.
Please tell me you're taking that crown off your head
No.
and get looked at. You're not gonna get the helmet looked at.
Wait, don't I already know what it is?
No. We
Oh, okay, well
went through this already.
Then there's 3 things. Then there's 3 things that I'd like you to take a look at, if you're willing. I'll run
You're
through
on
one.
the trail as opposed to 3
No,
hours
no, no,
walking
no,
from now when we're in the
no.
village.
Once we get to town.
Okay.
Once we get to, definitely not here. We just got, you know,
Okay.
ambushed-ish by orcs. So I'm
Alright.
ready. I'm ready to go to town. If everybody else
You may in fact ask for 3 additional favors of identification.
Excellent, thank you.
That is all the favors though. Oh wait, someone took damage. Rogar took damage.
Yep.
I am gonna throw a healing word at him.
Alright.
I also have cure wounds as well, so
7 points.
See, I am the dragon and he helped with the fight.
wow.
Raising up your hit
Wow.
points from where they were before.
Yeah, Narcus, I wish we had some more healing spells, you know, our very, like, first episode, because I would be a completely different person right now.
You would.
If we had some more heals.
Rogar and Oleg might not be fighting as much. It'd probably be Thorn and Rogar.
Probably would be.
It'd be constant clash of the Titans.
Alright, to town?
Town.
To town,
To
DM.
town.
To town.
What I say time it was when you got here? 3 in the afternoon?
Yeah.
It was 3 when we started having afternoon tea and found the orcs, so
And then another, say 15 miles is 4 hours, so that puts
Yeah.
you at 7 o'clock.
I died in the first
Yeah.
episode. Well, or was it the second?
The first episode.
It was the first episode I died. Yes.
they didn't have a healer.
No. I did not
I
have
felt-
And so
cure
you,
wounds.
so you have cure wounds now as a ranger?
Yes.
I felt real bad.
Did you, though?
I did. I genuinely felt bad.
I mean, a first session PK is a little rough.
There was 2 TKOs.
Yeah, there were 2.
All at the same time.
Yes. Same battle.
Right, so
Alright.
first stop is the smithy to sell all the wood weapons and armor and metal pieces we got.
Yep.
Oleg is gonna keep the metal for himself for the
Yeah.
time being. He's going
The metal he
to.
salvaged.
He's going to in the morning go down to the smithy. Ask to use the forging equipment, melt it down into ingots, and use that for some potential projects.
Yeah, so I died in the cave. I think what you just did, Narcus, in the I don't remember what the guy's name was in the cave.
Craig.
Craig, yeah.
Clark.
That's right.
Oh, yep.
It was GG after Clark saw me.
You died to a javelin throw, and Frederick Steelheart III died to the wolf.
Embarrassing. Okay.
I recognize those names. Okay, so we get, if we just sell the 4 great axes and 4 javelins that we just picked up, that right there is 20 gold and 4 silver for the party funds.
Wait, that's
I
what?
thought Oleg was keeping the metal.
So did he also break down the 4 that we just grabbed?
If the party will allow him to.
Okay.
That's up
And then
to you guys since he's not here.
Depends if we want money or want him to have the metal for his blacksmithing. Because he's
Yep.
got 8 great axe heads and 18 javelin tips already. And the great axes are worth 5 gold each.
I will say that's up to you since he is not here to.
Take it off. Just kidding.
Let's sell it. Let's just sell it.
Yeah, so that's what I'd kind of say. He's got the great axes and the javelins from when we hit the cave, but
Yeah.
these 4 where we did it without their.
They didn't know. Yeah.
We can get 20 gold to split among the party, though, if we sell these 4 great axes, plus 4 silver for the javelins.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's
Tell me I'm
sell it.
wrong, because
No,
I'm just reading my notes.
No, someone write down all the money you're gonna get,
On it.
and then DM me, and then I'll divide it up and put it into everyone's DDB and roll 20 later.
Okay. Because we're definitely up to 31 gold already just from the chest and selling those weapons, and that doesn't even count selling what we do with the armor.
That's why I got the book. Hide armor.
My daughter rolled his health and it wasn't super high, lower than it was in the book apparently. It sucks when you roll health versus, wait a minute. Oh, rolled the, Clark's health. I got you. Yeah, we had no mercy from the DM. We are already a person short for that mission, and then he just, and then he didn't adjust anything and just sent us in.
You don't know I didn't adjust.
You didn't. You told me you did not adjust for it. Just sent us
Don't
in.
at me. Don't at me.
Just sent us in. And
I thought you would have been fine. You have the lightning javelin.
I know, but I used it like to light up a cave.
You did.
Something else.
Oh my god.
There's the light part of that lightning javelin.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a bad use.
Oh, we also got a 50 silver great club that we're also going to sell to the smithy. Help me out here. Is that gonna fly, DM?
50 silver great club.
The big boy, the ogre, had a great club, I think you said. That was worth 50 silver.
$50 copper.
50 copper for a great club?
It's something that was made like a giant branch off of a tree. It wasn't anything actual.
Okay, 50 copper. Alright. I will believe I might have wrote that one down. That either someone said it wrong or someone wrote it down wrong. But
Because a great club goes for 2 silver.
would we have even dragged a fucking great club back for 50 copper?
Nope.
We did it. Well, we did, and we get money for it now. When encumbrance matters, we're not dragging that bitch back.
Right.
Yeah. So what else you got?
That is all the weapons that we got from the cave. It's the armor, the hide armor that we're questioning at the moment.
And
So
you
we got
have
4 sets of medium strength hide armor just now, and then presumably we'll have taken, what was it, 5?
there was
4 plus Big Daddy and the ogre.
there was ogre, and what was the ogre wearing? LGRE. Ogre is wearing hide. And then, so there's 1, 7, 6, 7, 8. So you'd have 9 pieces.
cave?
9 from the cave, plus the 4 out here.
We have 13 sets of hide armor to sell.
So are you going to...
Either outright sell or have the smithy repurpose.
Well, the smithy will buy them regardless to repurpose.
Okay.
Kindrel and Rogar know this man very well by the name.
Yes. Jeffe.
Alright.
I love
Jeffe.
Jeffe. Jeffe gives us
Y'all
the best prices.
I was like, are y'all gonna haggle on our price we get from Jeffe per armor?
Jeffe will tell you, oh, lovely to see you all. Welcome. Yes, I'll take the weapons for you, and he'll give you the money.
Jeffe, my boy.
Yes.
How are you?
How are you today, Second Joe?
Doing well. How are you?
I am fantastic this evening.
Hefe, I missed you.
It's
Been a long
I wish-
journey.
I'm not going to say I wish the same one to you, but I know you are quite the.
I'm a person of the people. What can I say?
Yes,
can
you
I
are.
say?
You are out there doing the good Lord's work.
I am, Hefe. I am.
What else could I do for you?
Hefe, we got some hide armor we'd like to sell.
All right. Let me see. And he'll take one from the ogre and the only one from the ogre, and one from the orc, just to get a sample of what we got working with.
Hefe, look at this. Look at these fine pieces of armor we have
He
here.
looks at you and says, "Did you kill some big boys? These are ginormous. What do you want them doing?"
We've had some encounters. Let me tell you, Hefe.
Well, tell me.
Maybe we can talk about it over a drink later.
Oh, I will see you at the tavern for sure for a story.
Excellent.
Or is it poutine?
Yeah, of course.
You too, mysterious woman I've never seen before. You've heard of this poutine.
I've only heard of it, but I'm looking forward to trying it. There's going to be a new feature on the menu this week.
He looks at Rogar, being the one that created this, in Vela, or Rogar's idea, his vision, and Vela, who actually managed to create it. And he says, you two are always up to something to better the town with your cuisines. But he says, back to this. He says, I'll give you 7 gold each for these.
Ooh. Hefe, wait,
Yeah.
wait, Hefe, my boy.
I'm waiting, sir. I am waiting.
You know we've been through a lot together. Hefe, I brought you a lot of nice things.
Yes, you have.
Hefe, can you do me a solid and just make it 8? Can we do 8 gold a piece on them?
Give me a persuasion check.
I accept this.
He says, you know, I would love to give you some more, but they only go for 10, you know, if
Hefe,
I give you the
Hefe, you could repurpose these to make them into something that sells for a lot more than 10. You know this, Hefe. Hefe, you know this. Hefe, work with me
Hefe.
here.
Hefe works.
Damn.
Are we
says-
still on like shop prices? Is that I thought we were, you know, we've been through a lot together, Hefe. I brought you a lot of things.
He tells you, my boy, we certainly been through quite a number of transactions, but
Hefe, I can put a good
Yeah.
word for in you with Dad. I mean, Hefe, we
Dad
can.
does not exist yet.
Okay. Well, Dad is. Dad, I exist, so Dad exists. Okay.
The DM is expecting a bio on Dad, along with the location of where they live.
Names.
Hefe, we can, you know, we can work on this, Hefe.
He tells you that the hide is higher up than the studded leather or the normal leather.
Okay.
It's a step up, so the hide is better. So the most that he could do is either use it as it'd be selling the same armor, just redone for the same price of 10 gold, or just putting it as like a buffer for like the breastplates or the full plate mail, just so we don't have that metal on you directly.
Hefe,
It'll just be a liner.
Hefe, you're a master smith, Hefe. I believe in your creativity and your ability to make something amazing out of what we brought you today. I think you could get top dollar for this. Top gold, Hefe.
No, so the 7 is all I can do. I'm afraid.
Damn it, Hefe.
Do you say that?
No, I don't say that. Jeffe's not gonna tip this time. I don't say that either.
Do we have a deal?
So
Sir Kindrel?
Hang on. Era's doing something.
Anna's just doing some math here. So, because she hasn't been introduced, but she's apparently in the room.
Yep.
Yes. So you say that these sell for 10, but it seems like you're the only source of armor in the area. You can set whatever prices you want, and this is already half done. You can improve it. You can sell it as it is for quick profit. 7 does seem like a good number, but 7.5. And at that point, it's just around 100 for the whole stack, really.
Yeah. He thinks.
Damn
Oh God.
Oh wow.
Damn it.
Didn't even ask you
My
yet.
persuasion is plus
He didn't
6.
even ask you for it.
I'm clearly making a persuasion check.
He will ignore that.
Fine.
He will say, "You are right. I am the only source, and this group has done me well in the last few weeks, and I think I'll do 7.5. I think I can let it go for that, or rather, I can pay for that much. I'll do 7.5.
All right. I give Era a little like nudge, like good job, girl, job bird.
Alright. 97 gold, 50 silver, y'all.
Is that it?
That's why I was trying to be like, just go for 100 for the whole stack. But yeah, 97 gold and 50 silver.
Is that all we have to sell?
Yes, we've sold 13 hide armors, we sold the 4 great axes and 4 javelins we just got, we sold the great club, and then all of the other axe heads and javelin heads from the cave we're letting, Oleg keep.
Now, do you want to go onto your DDB? Anything else?
You just cut out. What?
Does anyone want to go on their DDB onto their inventory and see if they want to get rid of anything else while you're here?
I haven't really picked up anything else besides the meat we're gonna sell at the tavern. Everything else I'm still
now I
happy
gotta
with.
look that up.
I don't really have anything.
Like clearly,
I know you have, I think you have 2 short swords, I think. Do you want to keep both of those since you are also using your bow? I don't know offhand.
I only have 1 short sword.
Okay. Did you want to get rid of your to have the oath bow?
You know,
Or are you using the longbow
no, I
in
don't.
place of the oath bow for now?
No, I've been using the oath bow. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will sell the longbow.
Alright, then for now I'm going to keep it in DDB, just so we can see that you're using a longbow, but since you're not attuned to the oath bow, you can't use it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's
Just
fine.
so...
has the damage of a regular longbow.
Yep. Okay, I'm just waiting on you.
Oh, to haggle with Jeffe about what you're selling?
Yep.
Got a longbow to sell.
Oh, Jeffe.
Yes.
Jeffe. I have this longbow that has been through many battles, killed many orcs, killed many, many things. What would you offer me for this tried and true weapon?
He offers his hands out to receive the boat.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He takes it in hand, tests out the string on it to test
Beautiful.
the tension on it.
Oh, tension's perfect, Jeffe.
Checks the balance on it, looks down the bow itself to see if there's any kind of warping.
Absolutely amazing. Pristine.
And he probably would say something about maybe your lineage if you told him anything about your great conquerors and training.
We can talk about that
Wherever,
later. Talk about that
wherever,
more later.
wherever you may have from. And he says, how does 11 gold sound?
Jeffe, 11 gold. This came from the royal keep. This isn't just your standard longbow that a woodworker, would make, that a weaponsmith would craft. This is of the finest quality, Jeffe. You see this? I know you see this, Jeffe. How many weapons have come through here from a member of royalty, from a knight, Jeffe?
He points. Oh no, you went to the woodworker for that. So he would point at the flame tongue that Rogar has on it.
I understand it's not it's not a magical item, but it is probably the finest longbow that you can get here.
Give me persuasion with advantage with your since you have your noble, whatever it is, the people
Yes.
love you type
Yes.
deal.
Yes.
When you bring up the fact that it was part of the noble guard and such. I just don't even know with your haggling skills.
Damn it, Jeffe. Jeffe, you didn't give me the 8 on the other ones. Just throw me a couple more gold for this, and we'll be okay, Jeffe. Let's go 13 gold for this fine bow from made at the castle where I'm from. This is a fine piece of equipment. This isn't just a longbow, Jeffe. This is better. And the stories to go with it, Jeffe, could really mark this up.
He'll do 13. He says yes. I agree. It has some history with it. So I think I could
Excellent,
do
Jeffe.
13.
Jeffe, a fine choice.
And he says, remember me next time you come by. I give you quite the deal.
Jeffe, I got you. You know I got you, Jeffe.
You always say that. You always try to rip up that.
What?
I said you always tell him that.
I know.
It's true.
Because I'm royalty. I'm noble.
Oh my god.
I'm a noble.
Oh my god.
Jeffe,
But it
I'm
says
not-
in your bio
I'm not saying this out
that
loud.
respect is I know.
I'm not saying
This is
this out
DM
loud.
and COD. This is DM and COD. It says in your bio, respect is where respect is earned. You always
I
swindle Jeffe.
I tip Jeffe.
You occasionally tip Jeffe,
I
yes.
tip Jeffe, but I'm not saying this out loud. But Jeffe is below me. He's beneath me.
Wow.
Okay. Just saying.
Wow.
Just saying. I'm not saying it out loud to Jeffe, but he is.
Can I tip him?
He is beneath me.
If you want to tip Jeffe, you can tip Jeffe.
He is. He just is.
I'm tipping Jeffe.
I'm nobility, and he is just a common person.
I give him 2 gold tip.
What? 2 gold?
Fuck off, brother.
Wow. I didn't say this out loud. I'm just saying like what I'm thinking.
I know. I know what you're thinking though.
Stop it with the twinning.
I'm
Twinning.
Stop it with the twinning.
So I'm tipping.
Oh, I love
I
it.
just slide over and I'm like, I just slide.
So what
2
I'm
gold.
hearing is
I'm
that
like,
Kindrel
"Fuck
is an elitist
Jeffe."
prick.
No.
Well,
Okay, we live in a world with a class system. All right? And
Well,
among this class system there are higher ranks and lower ranks. And Jeffe,
peasants, you're calling.
I'm not calling Jeffe a peasant. I am calling Jeffe a commoner.
he's a
though.
merchant.
He's just a commoner.
Merchants are one of the higher classes, though.
They're not.
Not up there with
He's
knights.
the bourgeoisie. Like
Merchants are not above me. They're not above knights.
No, but they're not. They're above peasants. So
Just my mindset is, looking at Jeffe.
Okay, Boomer.
We are not equals. Jeffe is not my equal.
oh, I gotta look this up now. Hold on.
Oh, Lord.
Well, anyways,
Oh,
I still
Lord.
slide him 2 gold. I just give him a nod and I walk out.
All right. I'm gonna first look at something, but while I'm looking at this, Anna, if you want to do something with your insight with what Kindrel's doing right now, then
Whoa,
you can
easy.
figure that out.
All right. Next time, we're going to a different channel to talk about this. Then, DM, if this is how it's gonna be spread
Anna was
out like this.
standing there with you while you talked with Jeffe.
I mean,
That was right there.
I didn't say any of this though. I didn't
No,
say it out loud.
but you're over there trying to swindle. You're trying to swindle
I'm
more.
I'm just haggling.
The situation.
Anna is chaotic neutral. She is in favor of haggling. And like even you may have
Oh,
a
that's
thing
true,
about
yeah.
respect is earned, but you haggle with merchants. It's what you do. And
Thank you.
if Jeffe was not open to haggling, or if he was truly insulted by the price offered, he'd be like, "No, get out," or you know what? Just for that, 6.5.
Yeah, that's true.
He took our 7.5.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Hefe's the one that like let you have the oath bow in the first place because you were just looking radiantly persuasive that day.
I am
like,
clad in silver scale mail.
Anna is not
Yeah.
judging haggling.
Kindrel, Rogar got the sword from the smith
Yeah, I got it from the woodworker.
through a trade. Kindrel got it from the woodworker because of Vela.
Cut
Yeah.
out on that, but I remember watching it, and then it was basically this thing of like, okay, you're promising to save us, so I guess I'll loan you this, and you give it back eventually. And Kindrel crossed his fingers behind his back and went, "Yeah, I'll give it back eventually."
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Correct.
Eventually is a very loose phrase.
Right.
Responsibility. It is my duty to respect the authority of those above me. Oh, no, that ain't it.
No,
Just
no,
as
keep
though-
reading. Keep reading.
Damn it.
Keep
Damn
reading.
it.
Keep. Go ahead.
Just as those below me.
Must respect mine.
Yes.
Wow,
And he is
respect
below
my
me.
authority.
That's exactly what it is. We went Cartman up in here.
I totally read it wrong before. Fuck.
Oh.
See? This is
Anna's
just
super
my
cool.
personality.
Such a savage.
Super cool with it.
All right,
Continue.
we're pushing 3 hours here. I just want to throw that out there.
Good.
Then I will say, if you guys want to turn in, you do have to at some point go back to the town hall's master
Yeah, we have.
to get your report.
Yeah.
If you want to turn in for the night, then we could end it there.
So, can we safely say that we take the sled full of owlbear meat to the tavern? And there's gonna. I feel like we're gonna. I know
Oh,
you hate me,
Jesus.
Havoc, but I'm super enforcing this. Like, sell them a bunch of the bacon bits for Cracklin for poutine, and then just smoke a bunch of the rest in the kitchen to have rations for the road.
Prepare yourself for this. Next stream, we're making the Owl Bear famous bowl. Okay. Prepare yourself for that.
Are you
So I'm
selling?
gonna say I want to sell them 50 pound. I'm new to the group, but I'm apparently becoming the treasurer. I want to sell them 50 pounds of meat. Sell to the tavern for them to use for, bacon in the morning, crackling on the bowls, etc. And the other 250.
They run fried Owl Bear.
Maybe call it 200 if we allow for what we ate and probably some spoilage on the way. 200 to just like borrow the facilities to smoke overnight.
So I'm on a trade goods site, and it says 1 pound of beef or mutton, which this ain't either. They don't have bear on here. But 1 pound of beef or mutton is 1 silver.
Silver a pound for a common livestock animal.
Right.
Owlbear, though. So what? Tell me this. What's the challenge rating on a cow versus the challenge rating on an owlbear?
I would be more than happy to look that up.
It's gonna be a lot.
I want a multiplier on the difficulty of acquiring the meat.
There we go.
Bear. So the challenge rating.
The challenge rating on a cow is going to be like 1/8 or something, right?
Yeah, I think so. So an owlbear is challenge rating 3.
So it's 24 times as difficult.
And the challenge rating on a cow is a quarter.
Quarter. Okay, so it is 12 times as difficult to slaughter an owlbear as it is a cow. So I will say 10 silver a pound for owlbear bacon.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
So at 10 silver a pound, we're selling 50 pounds, so I believe that is 5 golds.
Okay.
Cool, so we sell them 50 pounds of owlbear bacon, or just meat in general, but primarily the bacon for the cracklins for the bowls.
Right. And they can up their bowl prices, their poutine.
Clearly.
And
We have to make the owlbear famous bowl.
keep in mind that would be in 2 weeks. Next week is our recap and discussion on the adventure so far.
It's gonna be a good recap too.
We're gonna just start giving like quarterly fiscal reports in our recap session.
Here's your P&L sheet. Poutine is profitable.
Protein is a headache.
Alright, are we good then?
While you guys go ahead.
It is 100 silver to 1 gold, right?
Yes.
I think it's 10.
Not wrong on that?
10 I think it's 10
Is
silver
it
to
10
a gold.
silver to a gold?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be 50
Yeah,
gold then.
yeah, 10's.
That sounds like 5 sounded really low. God damn it.
Yeah, 10 silver to a gold.
So 10 silver to a gold. So we made 50 gold on that transaction. That sounds much better. Yeah.
So while you guys are at the tavern doing that exchange, Rogar, I'm gonna say, is not with you. He seems to have gone off to do his own thing for the moment.
Okay.
And by the time you are done with your transaction of the meat, he has come back.
Okay.
I know we're pushing time here, but do you want to do your identifying, or do you want to save that for next actual game?
Let's save it. I have a feeling
So, yeah,
it's going to be involved.
Yeah, so Edda takes, because I guess it's her chest full of meat, she's the one who sells it to the tavern and then gets them to set up the rest of it in the smoker for us.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna post up in the tavern and nurse one drink while playing all night. That's my favorite thing to do, is play music in taverns.
The question is, how are you getting that chunk of meat upstairs? Or are you going to trust it all downstairs while you are doing your own thing?
It's like back in the kitchen, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the, like, we hung it up in their smoker.
Right, but are you going to...
All of it.
like,
We hung all of it in the smoker. Not just what we sold.
Right, but I'm saying you're going to trust the kitchen staff to...
It has to be in the smoker overnight.
If the kitchen staff messes with it, we're going to have a problem with the kitchen staff, okay? Because
Yeah,
let me tell you, if Jeffe was somewhere near my equal, the kitchen staff is way down there.
I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, no, like, I understand that. I think we have a working relationship with this tavern, I can insight check them if you want me to,
No.
considering the valuableness of the meat. But like, the meat has to be in the smoker overnight. That
Right.
is inherently the thing. So we're gonna set it up there. I'll leave the bloody chest, back there. Also, we'll get it washed up. We'll get it clean. Actually, I will prestidigitation it clean, so the chest is clean, and put that back in my, underwing slot of holding for a 25 chest. And and then in the morning we'll I'm pretty sure smoking it dries out and makes the meat a little lighter anyway. We'll divvy up all the rations in the morning, but now I'm just posting up in the tavern.
Sweet.
Okay. I think that is a break then.
I like it.
Thank you all for coming out this afternoon. Next week, we'll probably have another rates session of D&D. I got some things over the weekend I have to do. So for our West Coasters, plan on sleeping in. I'll let you know.
You okay with that, guys? You okay with that?
Yeah.
Oh, great, today getting to...
Thanks, Narcus. Thanks, chat.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody, for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you for my players for coming out and giving me such a headache week after week.
Happy to help.
That's
With
what
that,
we're here
though,
for.
with that, are we rating out?
Nah, we'll just end.
Okay. Thank you all for coming by, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.